Oh, Downtown TV is live.
And we are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sports War. And we are back. We got the full crew in the house. That is what it's all about. The Yankees, out of any team in the league, are the best equipped to handle a blow like this.
I think there is a higher power at play here. He's due law of averages. That dude is the ultimate scrub. It's trash. Yeah. Every person you have in there is fucking trash.
Next game, you're going to see a big performance. You can see it in the end of the game, and I'm just totally stoked and excited for this.
And we are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sports Port here at the Horseshoe, Southport, Connecticut. Barnes, Tony, Matthew, Renee, and Michael. Jeff behind the bar coming on soon. It's a football Sunday. How you fellas doing?
Oh, I'm doing great. Let's freaking go, boys. Pumped to be back here, certainly at the Horseshoe. I know it's only been 2 weeks, but it always feels like a lifetime.
It really does. It really does. And it's always such an interesting Sunday with the results. I think, a lot of surprises today. And, of course, what makes this football Sunday even better is that baseball, the stretch run, coming down to the wire as well. Yankees completing the sweep in Oakland. 1 win away from clinching the American League East. So exciting times. We know the Mets, I think probably just about to
literally just getting underway right now. I'm putting the stream right now. Obviously, TV's very occupado here with Sunday night, but
we can make requests, baby.
Phillies.
Yeah, Mets, Phillies, Tyler versus Zach Wheeler or no?
It is Zach Wheeler and it is Tyler, dude.
Wow.
Did the Mets lose the last two?
They
won yesterday. Lost the game before. So they're up 2-1 in this series.
They're up 2-1 right now. They're playing for either the 3-1 win or the split, which is literally exactly where you want the Mets to be honest. I know we talked about the Braves winning today, but obviously, Phillies currently, best team in baseball. It's like, you're happy with where you're at right now, dude. Electric win yesterday too. We'll get into it, I'm sure, more tomorrow as well too. But I'm pumped for the Mets right now. And Sunday Night Baseball too. That's fucking awesome, dude. What a time!
What a time!
It is a time.
So the Mets right there in a big game for them too, with the Braves winning.
Huge.
And with the Yankees, obviously the Orioles losing, the Guardians losing, so that was big for them. And it's crazy to think only 6 games left in the regular season.
Dude, I mean, I remember watching opening day, dude, the Houston series at your house.
Yeah.
And
Soto throwing the runner out at home.
Yeah, bro, so pumped.
I remember going to opening day.
You're going to opening day.
Both openers. Which
contractually
was
obligated.
Yeah. Which whatever, dude. It was amazing. It was a great time. Those games, dude. Yeah.
No, Barnes is tight.
No, contractually obligated. I didn't really want to go.
What I would say is, in all seriousness, Mets opening day. Like, obviously, of course, I loved the Yankee opening day. Mets opening day. Did have a good time pregame at the bars there. I thought that drink deal was really good.
Yes, the drink deal was awesome.
We were there early, so good to get it going early.
Yes, dude, it was
seats
so
were pretty good as well.
Very
and then
nice
the
to
fact
see you,
too, I know we didn't see it out, but the fact that we got golfing at Ossining,
right?
Go to Ossining.
Yeah, you guys are crazy.
Right?
Yeah. You're thinking about the tailgate, the watch.
Was that definitely the?
I thought that
was in a 2-week span or something. It was
wait.
Tony's
so
nitpicking, dude.
But opening day, we stayed the whole game?
Whole game, yeah.
Okay, gotcha. And they scored first inning, and they didn't score the rest of the
they
game,
lost.
right? Marte, home run.
That's right.
Was it 2-1 or no?
It
may have been that close. I don't recall.
Yeah, one hit.
But it was. That was it. It was Marte in the first
insane,
inning. That was it.
But
dude.
isn't it crazy to think that that is part of this season? That seems like it was 10 years ago.
No, literally, dude. Yeah, I mean, they talked about too I want to say their last 100 games, they're like 66 and 34 or something, like some crazy shit like that, dude.
Yeah.
And obviously, the turnaround for the Mets has been tremendous so far, and obviously it's showing right now. We're playing meaningful baseball late September, and we're winning some games. So I'm so stoked about that. Pumped to go to the opening day next year as well.
It's really going to be, I think, every year. Have to go to the openers. Have to go to the Rangers. Tony D's. We know it.
That
not the Rangers opener, but
no, Rangers opener, but yeah.
I mean, the Rangers opener would be great, but so would winning the lottery.
Yeah, obviously.
That way you can go to the opening night.
Speaking of which, Rangers had some, or
Against the
currently
Bruins.
Are they
preseason
in
right now.
progress with
Yeah, in
Boston?
progress. Last I checked, it was 2-2.
Okay.
They're in TD Garden, so I
It's
don't
crazy
know,
we've
dude.
been talking about hockey. That's on.
I know,
dude.
I know.
Crazy.
But a lot to get to here. Michael, let's get you in the mix. The comments.
Yeah.
What's also going on, brother? You're pumped. Yankees 1 win away from clinching the American League East.
Dude, I am pumped. Barnes, first of all, very big of you to give some Mets some credit here.
Let's not get Brian too much credit. though.
No,
Let's take
but
it easy.
What do you mean?
I mean,
It's a long show here. All right,
Did he
let's
not open the show with the Mets?
I did mention it.
He actually opened the show with the Yankees.
I mean, I feel like he
But
talked a
No,
little.
let's
But
not
then
like
bring up the
let's,
Mets.
let's not just like glaze
Where-
Brian
where-
over
where-
here for
where's-
the Mets right now,
Where's
right,
Kev,
dude?
dude? Where's Kev, dude?
All right, let me go to the comments.
Brian, let's get to the comments.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Enough of this nonsense.
Anthony
Please.
Matteriello. I mean, he looks kind of weird, his profile photo. LGM in all caps. Then he's coming in hot with and Sam Darnold. Fun fact about Sam Darnold, folks. Grandfather, OG, Mr. Marlboro, man.
That is
Is
correct.
that 100%?
100% accurate.
100%.
Yeah, that is true.
That honestly is crazy. Mike.
Right?
Yeah, dude.
Did you put a waiver claim in for Sam Darnold? Is
I
that
did
why
not
you're
put a
saying that?
waiver. No, because I've been saying
You should
like,
get him,
Darnold
buddy.
looks great
No,
at the
but
Vikings. I
like-
took him.
Like
against
we'll
Texas.
talk about that game specifically,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Put a waiver
how
claim in for him.
crazy is it what Darnold's doing, honestly?
It really is.
Dude,
I knew he had it in him.
And he's got a great target, Justin Jefferson too. It's literally
Dude
like
had
a
it.
perfect storm
And
for
do we
him,
not
dude.
say a great coach as well? I think,
Yeah.
especially on the offensive side of the ball, Kevin O'Connell, a former quarterback
Of
himself.
course, dude. And think about too. I mean, he was on the Niners too, so I'm sure he picked up some tips, some
Oh,
tidbits over there as
baby.
well. You know,
Yes.
so he's got a lot going for him, almost as much as Andy Dalton. who
And
I'm seeing
Josh
right now.
B,
Andy
who's saying,
Dalton.
yo.
Josh B's
Matthew-
been going back and forth with me. Fantasy playoffs, down to the wire. He's bugging, but he has it in the bag. But
I'm bugging.
He's claiming that he's bugging, Michael.
He's just trying to be.
He's playing the game.
The
Oh,
coy
no,
fish.
no, no,
I'm freaking out, but really, he knows he's
Yeah.
going to win. He's so
Dude, how
excited.
sick was that
Yeah, I
Dominguez
know,
homer
bro. Let's
today?
go.
Are
They
you
don't
kidding?
fucking care.
Love Dominguez.
Anyway, Matthew Ryan saying in all capital letters, "Go Phillies." Josh B coming in hot saying, "What is up, family?" Matthew Ryan saying 9-0 Phillies. Hashtag TCA, hashtag Sportsport, hashtag DTV. Can you guess who that is?
Josh B.
You're right.
Josh B. riled.
Matthew
ready.
coming in hot saying, "Let's go."
Let's go.
And then Josh saying, "Matty G." That's all I got for you.
Wow.
Matty G.
That's my name.
What would you guys say though? I mean, overall today, pretty crazy what we've seen out there. I mean, I feel like a lot of upsets, a lot
Are you
of
fucking
stuff
kidding me? Yeah, dude.
going the way that we didn't. A tough day in the world of picks for us as well. The XLR, Tony.
It's not an XLR, but don't take a look at it. Don't take a look at it, dude. Anyway,
Dude, let me just see it,
let
dude.
me just take a look at it, dude. 1, 2.
Wow,
Oh,
the
right.
Rams
One,
having a chance here, by
right
the way.
there, dude.
They've been getting
Wow.
killed all game. They're down a touchdown, first and goal, approaching the 2-minute warning.
So I have that guy, Robinson.
Are we good?
Barnes.
It just
Push
kind of
it-
the
push
same.
it in.
Push
Wait,
it in,
Robinson,
push
DeMarcus
it in.
Robinson?
Yeah. I'm
It's
gonna
still.
lose
I
it.
think it's maybe it's when I move.
4 points.
Maybe it's just
right
you,
now.
dude. Maybe it's just you, maybe.
Oh wow,
Because they were perfectly clear what happened on.
perfectly clear,
Perfectly clear. But how about the fucking Panthers? We're looking at it right now. 1 minute to go here in the fourth quarter.
Putting up 36. Andy Dalton, maybe Bryce Young is that bad. Tony.
I mean, it's very possible. Obviously, Dalton is someone who has been in the league for a while here, and I'm not seeing the camera cut much to Bryce Young. I wonder what's going on there. But obviously, also like Vegas. I mean, I think Vegas was kind of getting overrated the first couple weeks. Overrated. Even though they are 1-1, but at the end of the day, I mean, we talked about Minshew before. I mean, I will still stand by that guy as an absolute freak show act. Like it's just a sideshow. I don't think he's really great of a quarterback. Minshew mania, as he almost should have just thrown a pick just there. Guy bobbled it nonetheless, dude. I mean, this is a pretty emphatic loss from an embarrassing organization. And I know, it's not just Minshew, but it's like when you're making throws like that, like, what are we doing, dude?
Cowboys and Ravens, 28-18 Ravens.
right? Yeah, Cowboys having a bad game and actually made this looking closer than it actually is.
Yeah.
12 points this quarter here. So, just really has not been a good performance for them. And the Ravens looking for their first win of the season.
Yeah.
Talking about the Rams here. First to goal at the 5 at the 2-minute warning.
Crazy.
The blowout between the Panthers and the Raiders. And then it just went final. Skylar Thompson leading the Dolphins, getting benched for Tim Boyle.
Tim Boyle, our guy.
Wow,
And
dude.
that one just went final.
There's
So
our
the
game.
Seahawks go to 3-0, 24-3. Are we thinking here maybe the Seahawks could be kind of underrated?
you know
I mean,
what's
they've
crazy?
answered the bell here.
Seattle defense got me 27 points.
That's dope.
That'll
dude.
be the most out of anybody
Yeah.
like in the starting.
I mean, again, like
They're
obviously,
sick.
that's
That's why I haven't let them go. It's
No,
like
there's
usually you like do the defense every week or whatever. Like it's like
Streaming, you're saying?
yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
they're,
hold on
they're,
to
they're
them.
solid. I mean, look at this game too. I mean, obviously, Dolphins scoring 3 points, backup quarterback, third string quarterback. A lot going on there. In terms of getting their offense going. But yeah, dude, Seahawks. I mean, Geno Smith. I mean, 26 of 34, almost 300 yards through the air. The throwing touchdown. I mean, he looked great. And again, I understand. You're playing an injured animal here in the Dolphins, but nonetheless, you get the job done. So yeah, dude, I think the Seahawks at 3-0 right now, I would say is a pretty
wild,
damaging team.
I mean, I think the big thing here, Smith's been there a few years, and obviously a new coaching staff this year with Pete Carroll, no longer the head coach. But of course he has, some chemistry with Metcalf, with Smith and Jigba. Tyler Lockett's still there. And then how about the fact, too, they're so good at running the football. They don't miss a beat today. Kenneth Walker not playing. They go with Charbonnet, and he has almost 100 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and then also on the other end of that, you think of the Dolphins obviously leaning on the run game without Tua and everything. A-Chain, very formidable running back, 30 yards. Really wasn't doing much production there. Was getting shut down by the defensive line.
Yep.
So it looks like the Seattle's defense is pretty solid as well. And of course, I think we have 6 sacks total for the team today. No interception or anything like that, but still, I mean that that line up front on defense is obviously causing a lot of pressure for whoever they face.
They're doing well.
Yeah,
it's great.
absolutely. So kind of interesting. I think potentially they could be a sleeper team. And it's interesting too, what we're seeing with Darnold, what we're seeing with Geno, these former Jet quarterbacks. I mean, looking like completely different people on other teams.
Yeah, I mean, looking at the Seahawks specifically, obviously you mentioned though, Geno's been there for a while.
Yeah.
He has been through Pete Carroll, obviously, legendary coach and whatnot. So it is interesting. I mean, I will stand by still the Zach Wilson argument, whatever. I still think that the fact that it did not work out with Wilson, with Darnold, with Geno, if you want to say that too. I mean, I think it really is an indictment on the organization as a whole.
But,
it's really
but
what it
then
is,
we
dude.
see what's happening this year with Rodgers.
Yeah.
And it's like you have a guy who can do it. He does it. I think there's both sides of this argument.
Well,
No, wait a minute.
yeah, but
What is the argument? I agree with you.
No,
Tony.
just saying that the Jet, coaching staff can not ruin players,
Right.
That type
yeah,
of
but
thing.
see,
But I think as
that's-
the Rams tie the game pending the
Wow,
extra
dude.
point, 150 left. I don't think they would go for 2. This is going to be interesting to see here. But what a comeback. Seemed like they were dead in the water. The 49ers
Robinson caught
playing
that.
with a depleted offense here, and the Rams tying it up. It looks like, did we get Kyron Williams here? What did we get here?
I don't know.
Yeah, a little delayed handoff. Williams finding
love
the
that.
end zone. So they are kicking the extra points. So pending this extra point, we're going to have a tie game just under 2 minutes remaining.
here's a snap.
As
hold
the Rams,
right
and that
down the
is
pipe.
good.
That's good.
Right
So
down
the
the pipe.
Rams looking to avoid going 0-3. Same thing with the Ravens. They lead here 4th and 3. Looks like they're punting. About 5.5 minutes remaining in that one. Cowboys with the quick turnaround Thursday Night Football against the Giants. Interesting to see, how that game finishes up.
Yeah, dude. Speaking of the Cowboys, I mean, it's kind of wild. I mean, they're about to be handed their second loss at home this season, and last year they were undefeated at home. So and again, you want to throw in, Dak, highest paid quarterback or player in the league at this point, right?
Yeah.
Kind of crazy that their start of the year. What do you think's going on?
Well, I was going to say, too, I mean,
For
is it
Dallas?
as simple as saying, they thought they could wing the running back position and that's coming back to bite? Or do you think it's more than that? I mean, obviously, CD missed a lot of time with the holdout as well.
Yeah. I think that's a big deal, too.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, you would think that running game doesn't really, again, I understand. I mean, obviously, and you want to look at Tony Pollard, too, obviously having some success with Tennessee.
Yeah.
I think they kind of dropped the ball with not keeping him around. And then again, I think to compound that, I mean, they brought back Zeke, right?
Zeke,
Yeah.
who today
He's
has
washed.
3
He's
carries
washed.
for 6 yards.
But like the guy left your team. Yeah, exactly. Why would you even?
Yeah, no,
why
he's
would you
washed
do
up.
that, dude? That's a bad move, in my opinion.
And listen, I know the Ravens run the ball effectively, but you're telling me the defense can do a better job. They've allowed 261 yards on the ground, and there's still 5 minutes left in this game.
Why the hell are they giving him so many yards on the ground, dude?
I mean, they're obviously just
apparently, what's his name? CD Lamb was like yelling at Dak on the sideline, so they're tight.
Oh, really?
But you know what I mean? If you're giving up 260 on the ground, no matter what your offense does, you probably don't have a chance.
The Cowboys are gonna they'll blow
yeah,
it
dude.
this year.
And what they definitely gave up another 200 against the fucking Saints last week, right?
Yeah.
So like clearly, like their defensive line is not good.
Purdy,
Well,
wow,
yeah,
is that a late hit
I
there?
haven't even-
Scrambles for the first down, and it
Flag.
is. So
I've
he's going to
flag.
get 15 on that.
I've hardly heard Michael Parsons' name so far.
Yeah.
this season,
I know.
Really, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
what's
that's
going
true.
on?
That's true.
I don't. I'm no Dallas fan, but like it's kind of crazy.
And
dude.
I mean,
Like,
you want-
they're having a tough go.
Tough
bro.
go at it, right? And
Start.
you want to look at Prescott's stats. I mean, the week 1 win against the Browns, 19 of 32.
The Browns might be
one.
fugazi as hell.
Yeah,
180.
Browns, I mean, losing to the Giants today.
Wow.
I
There
mean,
you
yeah.
go, though. Dallas tight end here, or is that the fullback?
But yeah, I mean, Prescott, 180 through the air, 1 touchdown. Last week, he had 2 interceptions he threw. I mean, Dak also is not performing nearly as to what he is normally performing
Kind
in
of
the regular
wild. Dude.
season.
Yeah, he got the contract. CD got the contract.
I mean, I'm not saying that. I mean, yeah, I think signing those guys isn't a bad move. I mean, have you not signed?
No,
them?
no.
If you
Like
have
I
to.
said, your
Yeah.
defense. I mean, I
Yeah.
know Baltimore, is very good at running the football. Lamar's tough to
Yeah,
stop.
Derrick Henry's
Derrick
insane,
Henry's an
dude.
animal. Of course, I'll get it, Tony.
I tried to trade for him.
But
Fantasy.
it's just interesting that they're getting pushed around like that. The Lions look like they're 1 first down away here from securing their second victory of the season, leading 20-13 with the 2-minute warning in effect right now over the Arizona Cardinals. So first and 10 at their own 46 here. The Lions running the ball effectively here. And playing some pretty good defense as well.
David Montgomery, baby.
Jared Goff bouncing back after some uneven play, Tony, through the first 2 games.
Yes, that is for sure. You want to look at this game again. You mentioned the run game. David Montgomery, we mentioned on Friday how much confidence we have in him. 22 carries, 103 yards, plus the rushing touchdown, dude. Obviously, again, Dan Campbell, we know the ground and pound. Very effective, Michael.
You don't know about that.
No, I do know about that because I drafted
Tony
David Montgomery,
always
dude.
searching
Stop.
for it.
I know.
Searching for what?
Always.
I mean, come on.
And
The
never
ground
being a team
pound,
and
like,
never being a team player.
Yeah.
See, you know what? You guys are ridiculous because ground and pound is a pretty
Yeah, it's a common football terminology.
term. Yeah.
Yeah,
so
but this isn't the
you
Jets.
guys
Running the
are
rock.
shot,
I feel like
dude.
ground and
Running
pound,
the
though, is
rock.
meant for the Jets, no?
Like with Rex Ryan.
I feel like it would be meant for Dan Campbell. Come on.
Danny.
But Goff throws, if you look at it, they showed the stat today. Jared Goff, since 2017, most passing yards in the NFL. So
Speaking of
don't
Goff,
give me the ground and pound.
Goff
Montgomery,
is on
22 carries, 103
advertisements on
yards.
95.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, for the
Yes.
Goff law firm.
Jetted.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy about that, but regardless,
she's got to be. They got to be
um,
getting some money from that, or she's gonna get sued, dude. And maybe she can cover.
That's their
herself.
No,
family,
they are.
bro. Their
Oh,
family.
No, wait,
Yeah.
is it actually?
Oh, they're
I don't know, that's what
familiar.
they said. That's what it says
No
on the billboard.
way.
Yeah, it says keep it in the family.
Right,
it
but they
says.
definitely just paid him.
Well, I'm sure he's like, my
As
joke is.
Purdy sacked, so it looks like the Rams, they do have a timeout here. They're going to get the ball back.
No, he's doing his job. My joke is that she's finally big enough where he'll be seen with her.
Wait, who? What?
Goff
Goff and who?
and the lawyer.
I'm so like
Do
I
you
saw
know what we're talking
no,
about?
No, I saw the sign.
Yeah.
But I have been confused.
Billboard.
My guess is that they're just paying him. They're not actually related.
Yeah.
They're just paying
Brother and
him
sister.
to use his limit. No, that's definitely not.
No, there's.
I
no
saw the
way,
yeah, that's
dude.
what I'm saying. So
But
I
no,
do
they gotta be related.
get it. I know we're talking about me not getting it, dude, but I get it. Okay.
But I get it, dude.
But how about the Rams here? Finding themselves getting the ball back, chance to send San Francisco to a 1-2 start. They've had a lot of
dude.
injuries.
Dude,
That's
the
a
West
big
could be
surprise, huh?
interesting. The Seahawks are the best team in that
Refresher
division
thing.
right now.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And it looks like the Lions have iced the game here, picking up a first down. So what do we think here with Detroit? I mean, Arizona, I know not much was expected with them coming into the year. They've looked really good to start the season, Harrison Jr. and stuff. but lost a heartbreaker in the NFC Championship game. Is the Rams taking it down to the 45-yard line on the punt return.
Dude,
42 seconds to probably gain 15, 20 yards and then set up a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. No timeout, so clock management will be important here.
By the way, courtesy of HartfordBusiness.com, they are not related.
Yeah, of course.
Same name, not related. Michael, you hear that?
Yes. The wide.
The wide.
Whoa.
And the Carolina game is gone final. How about that? Panthers picking up the first victory of the year.
Who'd they beat?
The Raiders.
Dude. All right, dude. You know, I got the Cowboys and
Stafford
Ravens
back
over
to
here,
pass.
I
and
can't
it's
see
a
behind
pass
my head,
interference.
dude.
So that should pretty much give them the game here. They're looking at about a 40-yard field goal. Spot foul on a pass interference call on Colby Parkinson.
Colby Parkinson. Kind of tough, dude. Not going to lie, right? I mean, there's Brock Purdy right there looking disheveled. I mean, if you're the Niners, I mean, honestly, dude, I understand the Niners obviously are out a lot of, players. We talked about Debo, all too well. Debo, obviously. McCaffrey as well. But you know what, dude? The Rams, also down.
Kittle now.
They don't
even Kittle. That's right, Kittle.
Yeah.
Last night, I think that
but they don't have Nakua. They don't have Cup.
But so still, but nonetheless, dude, I mean, I feel like the Niners are more of like a next man up type of team than the Rams to me in terms of roster depth. So I would say this is if they do go on to win this is like a huge Rams victory, dude, especially for McVay here. I feel like you start the season off 0-2, a lot of questions with Stafford, questions with McVay. Can you handle it? You're about to be the Niners. It's fucking huge, man.
Yeah, absolutely. And it is the pass interference call. Spot foul. Looks like about the 20-yard line.
Shanahan's
37
tight.
seconds left here. So this is gonna be interesting. Gonna come down to making a kick. And while we're waiting for them to return to action here, I feel like it's a good time to introduce our first trivia question here.
Whoa, dude.
And what we're gonna ask is,
Donald
we
Gameball,
made
by the
this
way,
rule
just
last time. Tony ruining it, getting it right
Nice, good for
away.
him.
We'll have the panel hold back the guests to reveal the answer.
All right.
But
I like that.
Sunday Night Football tonight, kicking off in about 40 minutes or so. Falcons versus Chiefs, and this is at Chiefs, at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, I think is what it's called.
Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Yeah. So the Falcons and Chiefs have played 10 times during the regular season all time. Who leads the series and how many games have they won? So hold back the guesses. Keep it inside, Tony.
Fine, dude. I was going to take a guess, but I won't.
Wow. Does anybody feel like they know?
Wow, wait a minute. I think Dallas just scored.
Did Dallas score on this long pass play?
Yes, they did.
And it looks like Robert Turpin.
Wow.
So all of a sudden, you
dude,
turn around and it's 28 to
25.
25. Would that be scorigami?
No way, dude.
No.
3 minutes
25?
left.
25 is a weird number.
25 is an odd, bit of an oddball.
The Rams here spiking at 4 seconds left. So setting up for a game-winning field goal.
They're going to go bonkers if they win this game right now.
They're going to go bonkers.
This guy's going to make this kick. How robbed would we be if we were out there?
Oh, my God. I'd be going bonkers.
But I feel like also, too, like, how many upsets have there been today?
Yeah.
I mean, this
oh
is
my
like,
God. Yeah.
it really
So
feels
many,
like one of the craziest weeks we've seen in a little bit.
I would definitely, again, I mean, if the Rams do upset the Niners here, that's just one of them. Obviously, Panthers over the Raiders.
See.
I would imagine. I don't remember. I mean, the Dolphins were still. Oh no, the Dolphins were not favorited, right? Seahawks were favored.
I'm sure the Seahawks were favorites.
Obviously,
sure,
the Browns were favored as well over the Giants.
Oh yeah.
Bang. I'm not sure where the Colts laid down.
Oh, and I made a mistake here, Tony, by the way.
What?
So our picks were 1-1 because we had the Raiders, but we had the Seahawks. We have the Chiefs tonight -3.
Oh my God, really?
So the TCA lost with the Bucks, won with the Lions, and then won with the Colts. The Colts won, right?
The Colts did win, dude.
Yeah. So
The
they're
kick is up.
They're 2-1.
Good,
And
dude.
the Rams
2
seconds left here.
A walk-off.
you never
Wow,
know.
2 seconds left.
Things could get crazy. But Curdy with the game-winning field
Do you
goal.
think Cardi likes to party?
That Curdy,
Do you
dude?
think if they win, they're gonna party tonight?
I mean, at 1 and 2, I don't know how much partying they're going to do tonight, but nevertheless, definitely a good
good
win.
dude.
Much
Yeah.
partying, dude.
You would party with Cardi.
I would be partying.
You would definitely be
partying,
partying, Tony.
dude. Yeah, dude. I mean, walk
And,
off field goal, especially if I was like the special teams guy
Yeah,
too, like on the line.
and before we get to Chiefs
Special teams party.
and the Falcons here,
Only special teams.
we have one more game that's going to go final here. Obviously, we know this. Barring a miracle, the Rams are going to win 27-24. But the Ravens here, 28-25.
Yep.
Looks like they're going to get the ball back. Both teams have all their timeouts. So this is going to get interesting. We'll keep a mindful eye out. And like we said, a lot of upsets today. I mean, not even just an upset. What about the beatdown the Minnesota Vikings gave the Houston Texans 34-7, and Sam Darnold,
Yeah, dude.
4 touchdown passes. Would you guys say this is the upset of the week here? Or?
Absolutely. A good old Minnesota beatdown, baby. I would say so. And really from the get-go, it just seemed like that the Vikings had complete command of this game. I was watching this game at home, 1 o'clock.
Yep.
Phenomenal time here. Red Zone, what's up? And again, you mentioned Darnold, 17 of 28, 181, the 4 touchdowns, though. Very efficient and accurate, specifically in the red zone, which is great. Aaron Jones, dude, 102 yards on the ground, a little ground and pound for him, Brian. I mean, again, for him, a man of his age to come over, like from Green Bay, whatever.
Yeah.
Tremendous.
Yep.
And I think Ty Chandler does supplement him pretty well. And obviously, Jefferson killing it, 81 yards to the air, 6 receptions. But I think what's most important here from what I saw from this game was the Minnesota Vikings defense, dude. They did not give CJ Stroud any time to even fucking breathe, dude. Obviously, the 2 picks speak for themselves. But if you watch this game,
he was under the gun
all day long.
Sacked 4 times.
He was so slap happy to get out of the pocket because he had no confidence in protection because the Vikings were all over him, dude. So I think, literally perfect storm right there. And for them to upset Houston here at home, it was huge to go 3-0. I mean, that's great. Now, good for them.
And hats off to Kevin O'Connell. And there's just a lot of talent over there in Minnesota. And, you mentioned Jones going over 100, Ty Chandler, capable backup running back. We know what Justin Jefferson is, but also rookie wide receiver Jalen Naylor caught a touchdown pass and also had another called back. So he's a guy that could make an impact this season as well. So Minnesota definitely could be a sleeper team. And I think in the case of Houston, I know down a couple running backs. Stroud didn't have a great game, but I think they're going to be okay. I think it's just right now, for whatever reason, everything's just clicking with Minnesota.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. I think CJ will be fine. As we're watching some highlights actually of the game right now. There's a throw from Darnold, too, rolling out again. I mean, Jefferson is going to be his prime target, obviously. But just his pocket awareness, his awareness in general around the field there, as we're just ripping Darnold highlights right now, is absolutely ridiculous.
4 touchdowns.
Not to say I was in front of it, but I was in front of it, dude.
Unbelievable.
So was Jay.
And another team that you're going to claim, Tony, you were in front of, the Pittsburgh Steelers here, 20-10 over the Chargers. Herbert left in the third quarter with an ankle injury, so we'll have to see, what his status is for next week. But Justin Fields, nothing crazy, but 25 of 32, so only 7 incompletions, 245 yards, touchdown and interception. Also had a rushing touchdown. Najee Harris had 70 yards on the ground for Pittsburgh. And they also sacked the Chargers quarterbacks 5 times between Herbert and Heineke. The Steelers at 3-0, Tony's dark horse team for the Super Bowl. I mean, can't come to much of a surprise to you.
No, dude, not at all. I mean, obviously, dark horse team, you want to make fun for that, whatever. It is obviously kind of tough with Herbert, I think, right now. I don't know if you saw, I think maybe the third play of the game, he dropped the ball off the snap. We know he had the hand injury too. So I don't think he was 100% going into this game with the few mistakes he did make. But on the other end, you got to respect how Justin Fields is looking for the Steelers. Got to come in here, maybe lacking some confidence, being on the Steelers right now, not working out in Chicago. And then, of course, like answering the bell, with fucking Russ Wilson going down with the calf.
Do you mean Mr.
Unlimited, dude? So yeah, I love that, dude. Efficient, 25-32, 245, the one touchdown. And then, yeah, I mean, the Steelers, they always have a decent running game. You'd anticipate that with Najee Harris right in the backfield. He also does a great job, I think, when they have him under for protection. There's a few plays where, there's a linebacker blitzing. He has no problem picking him up. Fields has the time.
Right.
And then even if he does end up scrambling, he just has that time to just look downfield, assess the situation. And that's what I think contributed to his success is their front line, Harris in the backfield blocking for them. And it really is. It's great for the Steelers.
And coming up for them, a road game in Indy before they're home for the Cowboys. But, I mean, is it possible, fellas, that, Mr. Unlimited never makes his Pittsburgh debut and Fields just starts the whole season if they're going to play like this? I mean, I know they're not scoring a ton, but they're winning games.
I mean, dude, I can see Tomlin doing that. He doesn't want to mess with a good thing, Yeah.
I mean, I think Mike would not mess with that.
No, dude, just to play Russell.
How much are they paying Wilson? You know his contracts?
Minimum, because the Broncos, I think, had to pay him like $40 million for this year.
He's such a weird, like transition story, kind of like.
Dude, it's kind of crazy. Like I remember
now he just
recently I saw. I don't know when this interview was from, but it was a clip from it. Shannon Sharp was interviewing Marshawn Lynch. Yeah. And obviously asked about the Super Bowl, the last play, why'd you do the ball, whatever. But he was like after the play, Lynch was something like, oh yeah, like Russ walked past me. He just said to me, "I'm gonna get him next time."
And what next time?
And and he goes like, "What? Like what are you talking? Like what?" Yeah. Like, what do you mean, dude? This is it.
No way.
Like, this was it. There's not.
Oh, so he's shot, dude.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think he is just shot.
This sounds like a real airhead.
Yeah.
Totally not realizing the situation.
Like the situation at all, dude. And also, again,
there is
you look. There's but then it's look at this situation this year too. You want to be out with a calf injury, and again, I'm not gonna assume it's not something you can play on because the calves are tough, whatever. But it's don't you have Justin Fields behind you? If you may not play again this year.
No, and I think it's
dude.
he wanted to
I don't
play.
Think he cares.
And no. He wanted to play, but they weren't letting him because they knew he wasn't 100%.
Oh,
then they're winning, so they're like, okay, we're gonna just leave this alone for now.
Yeah. Dude, if I were him, I would have been no, I'm good, dude. I'm not. There's no injury at all. I would have done anything I can to fucking play.
I don't know, man.
Do you think you have unlimited opportunities here? What are you talking about?
He's Mr. Unlimited.
What are you talking about?
He does.
It is crazy too. I really think if his ego didn't get in the way, I mean, his career could have turned out completely different.
Yeah, he's shot.
That's that's what led to the downfall here.
Absolutely, dude. But we'll see. Obviously, hype for the Steelers. Renee, hype for the Steelers as well. She's walking behind me right now.
I have Najee Harris too. Najee.
But we had a lot of surprises today. How about the Eagles getting shut out through 3 quarters, rallying for 15 points there in the fourth quarter to defeat the Saints on the road, 15-12. Saquon Barkley with a huge game, 147 on the yards on the ground, 2 touchdowns. Jalen Hurts, another interception, no touchdowns. Had a good game other than that. Found Dallas Goedert for 170 yards and 10 catches. Kind of surprising if they came back there, huh?
Yeah, very surprised. Dallas Goedert, you mentioned, though, fantasy boy. Mike told me to pick him up right when we were doing the draft.
Did you start him?
Yeah, Kittle was out.
Oh, nice.
Started Dallas Goedert. So he was actually huge. I think he got 20 points or whatever, dude. But I am still surprised at the end of the day the Eagles did win this because, like you said, first 3 quarters, that looked great. Hurts was getting sacked left and right, it seemed, having no time. But obviously went to Saquon at some point, 17 carries, 147 with 2 rushing touchdowns. I mean, that's your answer right there. When Hurts is not having enough time in the pocket, you fucking run the ball with Barkley. So good for him, good for them. And then again, that kind of opened up a little bit of some late game. Dallas Goedert, you have a strong tight end. You can get to him quickly. And obviously with, the Saints on their heels with Barkley, they're probably looking for the run. All of a sudden you start passing now, have some confidence. And then I guess Eagles defense did a solid job here of controlling Derek Carr, him and the Saints have been unbelievable the first couple games, breaking records and whatnot for the amount of scoring they've had. And speaking of keeping him at bay, Alvin Kamara, 26 carries, only 87 yards. Not terrible, but again,
keeping him in check.
Exactly. Nowhere near what he was, how much of a threat he was the past 2 weeks. So, I mean, again, Phillies, Eagles showing up in terms of defense. And then, hey, man, I mean, this is a team that's been in the Super Bowl.
Where are you going?
They have obviously tremendous team.
Nice.
A lot going on.
Seems like Matthew can't wait to get the hell out of
This is
here.
a team.
I feel bad because I know Jeff.
No, but I feel like
Come on,
can't
talk
Jeff
about
just come on
football.
when you go? When you
Well,
leave?
he's
Are
supposed
you
to be on
leaving?
during
You're
football.
leaving.
He's supposed to be during
No,
football.
this is all football. Like we're not talking about anything else.
Oh, you're not?
No.
This is that game, obviously.
Well, yeah. The updates
But
from there.
yeah,
I think the Mets
no,
losing
that-
1-0, right?
Yes, that's
Okay.
correct, dude.
I got to run a couple errands.
Yeah, the
like,
irons,
having
dude.
errands,
Gotta pick
dude.
up some more toothpicks.
But yeah, I do.
More
Yeah, yeah.
toothpicks,
That's on the
dude.
list, dude.
But
But yo,
a little stretching.
I need to stretch, dude. Everybody should stretch.
The
Dude,
good
don't mind
stuff.
Dude,
Appreciate
love
it,
you guys, man.
Yeah.
Yes.
No,
Love you,
great
Matty.
having you.
Love this, bro.
Great having you here, man.
So dope, dude. And we got a whole nother game to watch too. That is,
And then a double
Two
header
games tomorrow, which is sick.
love you guys.
playing concurrently.
The GOAT.
Tony.
Currently, bro. Yeah, 2 games. Wow.
2 games, which is awesome, dude. You gotta love to see that, dude.
Shit.
Yeah. Oh, dude, wait.
So I mean, what is it? I mean, pretty much Jeff. Anytime he wants.
I mean,
type
we
of
can
deal?
bring in Jeff right now. So I'm talking some Giants. He wants
You
to
mean
come
if
in
he's-
for his
if
Giants
he's
rant.
ready.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. But I will ask you this, Brian.
Yeah.
Saints now handed their first loss. Offense diminished. What do you think, like, foreseeable future? You think we're getting the first 2 weeks fluke,
No,
or you think?
they're a 500 team.
Oh,
Eagles though might be a good team, and I really think the biggest reason Barkley,
yeah.
what he's brought to this offense is unbelievable, and then it also goes hand in hand. He looks so much more explosive with the Eagles because their offensive line
It's so good.
can actually block on like the Giants.
Yeah, dude. And, you hear him talk, obviously, constantly. I feel like after week 1, even spilling over into week 2, not sure too much about this week, but reporters asking him about, the Giants, how they're doing, how you're feeling. You still keep in contact with them, whatever. And I think, like, he is so even keeled about the situation. And he's like, yeah, talk to them. I'm happy. It was, Giants decision, whatever. Like, what am I going to do? And I think he has that stance because he knows, like, he's in a better spot right now. Come on, dude. So I am actually looking forward to see how he does continuing down the rest of the season. You would imagine he's putting up numbers similar to this week and definitely contributing a lot to some Eagles.
You know what I find funny, and I'll ask Jeff about this too, but I know a lot of Giants fans are very like headstrong on the fact that it's like, nope, I don't care if he needed to get out of here or we weren't going to compete, and they were going to give him more money and we weren't going to pay him. He should have never left and went there. But I will never forgive him for that. Everyone's just killing him, even Tiki Barber. And I just think that's ridiculous. It's like if the Giants were a successful team in the last 5 to 10 years, Saquon Barkley would still be there. If they were a playoff team, he would be there. But how could you pay him when you knew you weren't going to make the playoffs?
Yeah, no, totally. And you're mentioning Tiki Barber, dude.
Who's a little delusional himself.
Exactly, and obviously biased, because whatever with the Giants. But at the end of the day, I mean, like you said, I mean, the Giants are an absolute freaking dumpster fire, man. Like I wouldn't want to play for them. I wouldn't want to play with them. Like I would be happy to play for I don't care what team it is. It could be like a rival team, whatever. I'd go anywhere I could go. And obviously you want to go to a winning organization. And who's been doing well? The fucking Eagles. Like
especially compared to the win-loss record of the Giants.
Yeah, dude. I mean, and again, it's just the way it ended up panning out. I mean, it's like you said, if the Giants are doing well, they would have kept him. They would have paid him. But they're not, and they didn't. So, what do you want? As we're looking at, I think for the first time I've seen, I don't know if you saw that, but the American flag, they pull it out in the field for the national anthem. It was like the shape of America. Did you see that?
Oh no, I didn't see that.
I didn't notice that.
But
for LA
this
here.
kick by Jake Moody ends up losing the 49ers the game, missing that field goal. That
That's
was
wild.
the difference in the game.
Very interesting, dude. We've seen some blown field goals so far this year, this week even. I know for the Texans, Fairbairn had a blown field goal, I think, as well. It was unusual for him, but I mean, hey, man, you got 2 good, powerhouse teams like the Rams, Niners. I mean, obviously, it's a game that does come within inches, within field goals. So everyone counts, unfortunately. But hey, I mean, great job by the Rams, though. I gotta say, dude, to pull out a dub here against the Niners.
Oh yeah,
they stole one.
potentially saving their season.
0-3 start would have been ridiculous.
Detrimental.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, the numbers show an 0-2 start is
Stort
is definitely detrimental. And we have a special guest in the building.
That's right, we do, brother.
Jeff joining us here. What's going on, man?
What's up, guys?
Great to have you on.
A real pleasure. Let's go, dude.
So
Very intimidating to be at the table.
Good. I want you to feel intimidated.
once you get through the first one, you're all right.
For
Yeah,
everybody
yeah.
that doesn't know, they have a very professional setup. They got lights, they got cameras, they got everything here. You sit down, it's a little intimidating.
Oh, thank you, dude. Good. I'm glad.
Now, the Giants getting the W today, almost blowing it late, but overall picking up their first win of the season. What was your thoughts watching the game today?
My thoughts was, I started the game, I hope they got wrecked.
Ah,
I came in, I'm going to tone it back a little bit on the Giants.
Mhm.
I'm kind of captain of the overreact bus sometimes. The week one performance was completely embarrassing. Anybody who saw that game was frustrated, to say the least. Week two was a little bit better. I mean, how do you not field the kicker on a team?
Oh, yeah, that was crazy. And then becoming the first team to not allow a touchdown, score 3, and lose.
How is that not mismanagement? I mean, the kicker told you he was sore coming into the game. And then the first play of the game is groin or whatever goes out.
Mhm.
We can't kick the ball. So and your heart goes out to Malik Neighbors, who had that drop on the 4th down conversion. We should have kicked the field goal.
Right.
So that was a little bit frustrating. I mean, we saw some improvement, but today, our offensive line actually showed up for the first time in years.
Yeah.
So, I've said it. Nobody has invested more early draft capital on their offensive line than the New York Giants, and we've gotten close to zero.
Right.
Close to zero.
There's no return.
There's no return.
Yeah, there hasn't been any return at all.
We had Neal blocking the wrong guy last year.
Yeah.
I don't think he even started today.
Yeah, no, he's been disappointing.
Like you said, they did get Jones some time today.
Jones has shown that if we give him time, that he can make a decent decision. The problem is we're seeing the league at giving him time. Like our offensive line is just so bad. So I don't know. It's nice having an influx of skill with Neighbors here. He's obviously a great talent. He's a great addition. It's going to be fun to watch him.
Oh yeah, I mean it is. Now it is.
It's great.
Yeah.
I mean, he's 4 touchdowns in 2 games.
Yeah. Every time he touches the ball, you never know, he might go the distance.
Yeah. I mean, listen, he's a natural talent, which is what you like to see. I want a written explanation from Dable why there wasn't a kicker on the roster.
Yeah.
Like we should be 2-1.
Yeah, you're totally right.
We stopped a team from going in the end zone, and we couldn't kick the ball, so we lost the game.
To the freaking Commanders.
Yeah.
Commanders, the Redskins. I'm going to call them the Redskins.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I think they're trying to go back to the Redskins.
Yeah,
now,
I think they are.
But regardless, I mean, that game, oh my God. And they had no touchdowns. It was all field goals, right? Like that. What the hell, man?
Yeah. No, and you think if they're competitive this year, that will come back to bite. Quick turnarounds here, though. Dallas on a short week. We saw them just lose to the Ravens. I mean, 28-25, the Ravens holding on here.
That's right.
But I mean, do you feel like you have any hope here, like renewed optimism for the rest of this season with the Giants, or you have to see it more?
Renewed optimism is strong. I don't know. Listen. The first 4 weeks of each season is very precious for the Giants because that's our season. Right. Usually the Giants go 0 for 4, and then that's it. There's statistically it's impossible that they're going to make the playoffs. So the fact that they won a game, renewed optimism, whatever you want to call it, we're still alive. If you go 0-3, the chances of you making the playoffs are 2.5%. So we had to win today. They won the game. Give them credit. And let's move on to who do we have next week? We
Dallas. Thursday night football.
So what do you think? If you had to make an early prediction,
where's the game?
They are in. No, wait, they're home. They're home.
Yeah, back-to-back Thursday night football games.
If they were at Dallas, I'd say they win. At home, I don't think they're going to win. I don't know.
I know, honestly. I mean, first 2 weeks for the Cowboys,
Seems like they're better on the road sometimes.
Dude. Yeah, for sure.
I didn't see much of the Cowboy game. I saw the score. I mean, until the fourth quarter, it wasn't a game. So
literally,
it was the other way around for the Giants today. The Giants played a great first half. They played a terrible second half, but they did enough in the first half to make it work. So
yeah, I mean, it's kind of wild, but at the end of the day, you putting some dough on the Giants.
No.
if you were.
I mean, the Cowboys haven't looked great. I mean,
honestly,
getting gashed on the ground. I mean, I know it's the Ravens,
Dak
but that
has
was
not
embarrassing.
been good. The defense has been great.
Yeah,
like Zeke again, like
But
not
historically,
great,
though,
dude.
Dallas has dominated the Giants the past, 10 years?
Yeah, there's always something bad that happens, right? Like last year, the first time we played, I think Saquon rolled his ankle like after the whistle.
Yeah.
Or was that the year before? So he was out for like 3 to 6 weeks. I don't know. If we get out with players healthy, I don't really care if we win. The NFC East is wide open. I mean, the teams stink.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody stinks. So we'll see.
Yeah. And I mean, I think it's going to be a tight race, and kind of interested to ask you. We were just talking about before you came on, Saquon with another big game today. And I hear from every Giants fan, he'll never be forgiven. His legacy with the Giants is tarnished for going to the Eagles. Where are you with that? I mean, are you steadfast on like you can't stand him? Was it a terrible thing that he did, or you don't see it like that?
I don't see it like that. I think Saquon did a lot of great things off the field for the Giants. I think he was a great representative of the Giants. The Giants didn't pony up. He went and got the money, and everybody, 10 out of 10 people would do that. I would have done that in a situation. He wants to get paid. They were in Joe Shane in the HBO show was trying to bait him with, you can be in the Giants Ring of Honor. He's like, I don't want the Ring of Honor. I want to get paid.
Yeah.
And that's what everybody wants to do. So he went where the money is. And listen, Joe Shane did it to service. Now we have to play him twice. You could have at least went to a team where we don't have to play him twice.
I know, right? Like wild, the whole scenario. And it's funny, I was saying too, like Barkley's obviously this year being interviewed. Like, hell, how's it feel to go play the Giants? But you're still in contact. How do you feel about the Giants in general? And he has no remorse, no animosity. He's just like, hey, man, it's whatever right now.
He's got a little Derek Jeter to him where he'll always say the right thing in front of the camera.
Sure.
I don't know what he's actually thinking. I don't think that reflects what I think when the Giants wouldn't pony up, he was
tight.
Be put off.
Yeah, of course. But as of right now, I mean, he's playing well. You'd imagine that's not even an afterthought, Like,
no,
dude,
and he's like, I actually have room to run, and I feel like our team can actually win for a change.
If it wasn't in division, I would be stoked. But the problem is it's the Eagles, and by default, you hate the Eagles. So.
And it's a little less than a month from now, the 20th of October, he's going to return to MetLife, a 1:00 game on Fox. I would think he's going to get booed like every single time he touches the ball.
I mean,
people are excited though. All the Giants fans I know, they do not even want to consider for a second that it was okay that he did that. I think it's ridiculous, but
I mean, I don't know.
I hear.
I don't know where maybe the Giants fan base is in general now, but I do recall when he first went to the Eagles, like wasn't ESPN radio, people were calling in absolutely enraged.
Yeah. I mean, I think if he runs for 200 yards and 5 touchdowns, I think anybody would get booed.
Yeah.
I don't know that his first carry. I mean, probably on his first carry, you're going to hear boos cascading down in MetLife.
I guess. I honestly, I also wouldn't be surprised if there's like a standing O for him on the field.
No, I'm telling you, they are tight. And I know he's going to have a big game. It's one of those things. He's going to have a huge game,
dude. They're probably going to run the entire first series. They're going to be all runs with him, probably.
There's no chance he doesn't come out with a fire.
Yeah.
Absolutely, dude.
But it's kind of interesting. A lot of upsets today and overall this season. I think what we've seen so far is that it's wide open this year. Teams are 3-0. We didn't expect to be 3-0. Teams are 1-2. We didn't expect to be 1-2. So I think it's anybody's game at this point.
Yeah, no, you're totally right, dude. I mean, Jeff knows survivor pool here is brutal, right?
If the Bengals lose, everybody's lost.
That's so wild.
Yeah, I have no idea. My plan was to fade the Patriots.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I lost week 1.
Yeah, I mean, that was crazy. And I think they're still going to be terrible this year, but I think the bad teams have an advantage early in the season.
Yeah.
They can sneak up on these good teams because they're not taking them seriously.
I guess they just take anyone off the street here at the Horseshoe for the survival part,
They do, man. As long as you come in to make your pick, order a drink.
Order this drink, make a pick.
That's the model.
What's your thoughts on the Sunday night game tonight? I mean, it's going to kick off in about 33 minutes from now. I think 8:25 or 8:20 call it, so maybe 28 minutes. But what do you think here? Chiefs, slight favorites on the road.
I mean, I don't think I take the Chiefs if they were late in 7. I think the Chiefs are by far the best team in the NFL. I mean, it's proof is in the pudding. So I don't think this is going to be a close game. You can play it. You can play it anywhere. I think the game's going to be a blowout.
Yeah. No, I mean, I tend to agree. We took him in our weekly picks, and I think it's just one of those things. People are hyped for the Falcons. They come back. They win on Monday Night Football this past week, but I just feel like to rely on them week in and week out, they're going to be inconsistent. And the Chiefs, you feel like in a close game with them, are going to know what they need to do to beat them. Even if they are down, a guy like Isaiah Pacheco, it's next man up, and they're going to be fine. He's on IR. Actually.
IR.
Yeah,
dude.
They have this guy Steele. They have Edwards-Helaire.
But he doesn't get a lot of touches.
Edwards-Helaire?
No.
Barely any.
Yeah, he's like almost not on the roster.
Literally.
Is there a reason behind that? Is he lost a step? I mean,
they're kind of disappointed in what he's given them since they took him in the first round. I mean, it's just, he hasn't excelled the way they thought.
But it's interesting. I mean, it's so crazy that the Chiefs. I mean, you look at it last year too. Like not necessarily having a large receiving core. Mahomes wasn't like his greatest. We've seen in the past few years. It wasn't as good as that. But they find ways to win games last year. Obviously, win the Super Bowl, and then it's the same deal this year. It's 2-0, and like Mahomes just throwing 3 picks for the first 2 games. Like he's not playing great.
I mean,
football.
He looked pretty good opening night, but last week it seems like if they didn't get that fumble on defense, no way they were winning that game.
But again, like they just figure out a way to win. Dude.
Mahomes is one of the few players that makes everybody around him better.
Yeah.
So he's a quarterback that's he'll get out of the pocket, he'll find somebody. Once he finds his footing with his, no one's gonna touch him.
It's all because of Brittany.
No, but I think too. I mean, Xavier Worthy, we've seen him score a couple touchdowns this year. The rookie wide receiver, he can fly. It seems like he's another Tyreek Hill, and you have a fast player that Mahomes can get the ball to. I mean, he's going to take advantage of that speed.
No, absolutely. They'll be in the Super Bowl again.
They really will be. It's so ridiculous.
The Giants will be under 6.5 wins, and they'll be in the Super Bowl.
Any chance you could see the Jets dethroning them as AFC champs?
So I said at the start of the season the Jets were going to win the Super Bowl.
Wow.
I think.
So did I, Jeff.
I mean, look, again, week one is week one, and if you're a Jet fan, I don't know if you panicked. I was a Giants fan, I panicked. But as a Jet fan, maybe you panicked, maybe you didn't. But after what you saw on Monday, or I'm sorry, they played
Thursday.
Thursday. I'm sorry, Thursday.
Okay.
They played Thursday. What you saw on
were
Thursday.
Here for that.
We were here with you, buddy.
Yeah, we were watching it.
It was great.
Aaron Rodgers is getting out of the pocket. He's finding those weird angles. He's finding the open receiver. And how do you guard it? How do you guard it? And the Jets are rolling over an elite defense.
Yeah.
So if they can get back to half of what they were, I mean, this is going to be a dangerous team. I mean, Salah can't trip over himself, right?
Hopefully.
Yeah. But I mean, they have the talent to make it work. And who's the running back they have?
Breece Hall. But then also Braylon Allen has been nice. The rookie running back, 20 years old, couple touchdowns last week.
I mean, that's like some great, again, scouting, drafting. You want to bring a guy in. I mean, that was a great job by them.
I'm like the worst brand of Giant fan too. Like I root against the Jets so hard.
Oh yeah.
I've kind of been like that, but it pales in comparison at the same time with the Yankees and Mets situation. The parallel, Tony, you're always big on the parallels.
There's a parallel there.
They work both ways.
Yep, that's true.
It was the best thing about the old stadium, I thought, was the Jets had to go to a Giants stadium where it said Giants Stadium.
Yeah, Giants Stadium. Yeah.
That was my favorite part about the old stadium. Now, MetLife, I know you've been there. MetLife stinks. I hate it.
It sucks.
Yeah. It's not fun. It's not easy to get to. There's nothing good about it.
And I think there's a chance the Jets maybe get their own stadium and they get to get out of there. But I think the Giants are stuck there.
I think so. Again, we've talked about it before. It'd be dope if there was a stadium.
Tony thinks Staten Island would be a good place for the Jets.
I did say that. Can't hear anything? Are we having some headphone issues? I think. No, I hear you fine. You're over the airwaves.
No, I think you just gave yourself the good headphones.
Dude. Try to push it in
Michael?
some more.
He's playing with the wires.
He's the one that set everything up.
Yeah. No. There's no coincidence, right?
Right.
You didn't dip into the personal bag. Switch up the connections.
Listen, I tested them all. They all worked. All right, we were all here. Okay. I'm not trying to sabotage anyone, dude. But I do stand by Jets Stadium, Staten Island. Think about it.
No, Connecticut.
There's a lot.
Stanford.
You're shocked.
Stanford, Connecticut. Perfect.
Yes. What the fuck are you talking about?
That would be so sick.
What are you guys talking about?
Sick.
The
That'd
Connecticut
be so
Jets.
sick. Stanford deserves it so much more than Staten Island. So much more.
So
Like Staten Island thinks they can just claim these things, dude.
I mean, it's in New York, so I mean, I don't really know. Like,
Wait,
why
what do you mean,
It's
dude?
like
What are you talking about, dude?
Connecticut's not New York, so you can't.
Wait, what do you
I'm
mean,
out
dude?
again, but
You're out
I can
again.
hear you guys.
Okay, I can check it out.
That's all right.
I
Sure.
I think it was a Tony kerfuffle potentially.
There's no kerfuffle. All right, I'm gonna blame you guys.
I like the Hartford Jets.
Yeah. I mean, the Harvard Jets could work as well.
Yeah, but
I
then
don't
Hartford
think-
sucks as a city.
Harvard
though.
sucks. Stanford is sick. That's the
I don't think the
difference.
Jets are moving out of New York though. Like they're not gonna be a
They
different.
could though. I mean,
state.
they're in New Jersey. They've already moved out of New York.
Yeah,
What
but they're
since
not gonna
Shea Stadium was that in the
change.
'70s?
That is
Yeah,
correct,
there's
dude.
so many Connecticut people that identify as New Englanders, right? You have the New England side of Connecticut, and then you have the tri-state area side of
Right.
Connecticut. So I don't think there's a fan base there. I don't think they're going to move to Hartford.
I don't think so. either.
No, the Patriots almost did a long time ago
Which would be kind of crazy if
before they
did.
got that new stadium.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
would be nuts.
Which would be wild.
But Jeff, don't you think Connecticut is worthy of another professional
They're
sports
al-
team?
they're
They only have the
always-
Connecticut Sun right
Him and
now.
Mike are always talking about bringing a professional team here.
I want the Whalers back, man. What happened to the Whalers?
That would be
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put
No,
it in
wait.
Stanford though.
Hartford
Yeah.
blew it. That's what happened.
That is-
They
No,
what
I
it
think
was?
I
They
think the
couldn't handle it.
Whalers and
Yeah, yeah.
Stanford would pop off.
Stanford Whalers
Stanford
would be
Whalers.
amazing.
Same uniforms.
Yep, exactly. Keep it all the same.
Yeah.
Jeff's struggling over here.
Yeah, it's all right.
It's
I
Tony.
can hear you guys, and I don't need the headphones.
You want me to check? I can check it out. Let me see. I'm gonna fix this in a second, too.
Michael, I thought we had a couple more comments trickling. Maybe Tommy in the building.
Oh man, we have 10 comments.
Wow.
All right, folks, let's get in here. Mary Materio saying hi, fellas.
Hello, Mary.
Matthew saying Mets suck.
Matthew Ryan, that is
yes,
not Gabriel.
Matthew Ryan. Marco Bruzuela says go Chiefs. Matthew Ryan says Marco Bruzuela, Chiefs suck. Matthew Ryan adding, this is the Jets year. Tommy Donovan in the house saying, what's up, fellas? Chairman of the company.
Yanni.
What's good, guys? Giants won today. Thank the man above. And Barnes loves to talk bad about the Mets. It brings him pleasure, LOL.
That's what Lonnie said?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't even catch that one.
Well, gotcha. I'm all on Tony's side here. Josh B says, Josh B, Connecticut Jets? Get the fuck out of here.
That's what Josh B said?
Yeah.
How am I missing all these, Michael? Are you seeing
Dude,
it?
you're just slacking, baby. Tommy Donovan, Stam, Vegas.
Tommy!
Could definitely rock a
Tommy
team.
knows it. Tommy knows it.
He knows. Ain't no Jet fan traveling to CT for game. What do you mean, Long Island Sound, baby?
Yeah, no, that's
Um,
crazy, Lonnie. That's
Josh B saying Tommy. Then we've got Tommy saying Josh.
crazy. No, but isn't it one of these things, Michael? I know you could relate, obviously, fellow, Connecticut native here.
Yes.
Listen, there's good stuff about New York, just like there's good stuff about Connecticut. But I think the problem is with these New York, New Jersey residents, they think they walk on water.
Yep.
And their respective states don't have flaws. They're not perfect either. And I feel like that is what they fail to realize.
I mean, if you want to really talk about New York City, it's a disgusting city
Right.
in terms of cleanliness, safety, just the list goes on and on.
Yeah, and livability in Connecticut. Are you kidding me? With the epitome of what you just said.
Yeah, and on top of that, Connecticut's beautiful. It's got every season.
Yes.
The storms, we don't get excess crazy storms because guess what? Long Island blocks them all.
Our summer is beautiful.
Beautiful. Fall, spring, all of it. And even winter. If you're a winter person, we got you.
Yeah, exactly. It's so cold for Tony, so he should appreciate
He
that.
loves
I
it.
just don't understand at the end of the day, the Connecticut gripe, does it come down to pizza, Tony?
Yeah, no, he's really tight about the pie. It has to be Staten Island. It has to be New York. But guess what, baby? It's been voted in CT's numero uno.
It has been voted.
Yeah, no. If I literally hear anyone
five,
say that,
five,
I'm gonna
five, five,
fucking kill that person because that's so ridiculous. Also, like
You don't think you're being a little narrow-minded? Honestly.
narrow-minded. I've tried every fucking pizza joint around here.
Have you?
Yes.
I don't
No, he
know if
hasn't.
you definitely have not.
What I have not tried around
What
here?
I have not.
Huh?
Have you had
You haven't
Roseland?
tried a lot.
What?
Have you had Roseland?
Yeah.
Roseland is good.
Yeah. Roseland is very good. Better than New Haven. I think.
It's not a Larry. It's all right.
No. I was very pleasantly surprised. We actually, me, Mike, Renee went there, got the pizza there. Very excited about that place.
Yeah,
to
that
be
place
honest.
is good. We should go back.
Yeah, I'm down to
You
go
haven't
back.
had Nick's Pizza, Stanford.
Where's
Haven't had
that?
it.
No, he hasn't. And there's a new
Springdale area.
Oh.
Well, regardless, I've had the New Haven pizza.
But the New Haven pizza isn't the whole state's pizza.
Yeah,
And then
Connecticut.
Matthew
They're saying
Gabriel, live
Connecticut's
comment.
number one.
No.
Respect
But
the state.
Isn't New
No,
Haven
it's Connecticut.
the pizza capital of the
It's
world?
Connecticut. It's
Connecticut. It's not New Haven. It's Connecticut.
It's not Staten Island. It's
Connecticut.
Connecticut.
Well, listen, I don't know who declared that, by the way.
The United States of America.
The government did.
Yes.
I don't know, man. if I really
What
trust
would
that,
you
dude.
say your favorite pizza place is in Connecticut, Jeff?
It depends. What kind of pizza do you like?
Exactly.
But
I
if
mean,
you
if
just
like, Pepe's in New Haven is unbelievable.
yeah, Tony,
He's tight. He's tight. Go ahead.
Critique.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead, Tony. Don't be shy.
Don't be shy.
I would wipe my ass with Pepe's.
What about New York?
Like, what's my favorite spot in New York?
Yeah.
From back home, it is Joe and Pat's Pizzeria. That's
All right.
probably my go-to spot.
Parts is so funny.
I would say if you're around in Manhattan, Lower Manhattan, Financial District area, probably a little higher than that, is Lombardi's.
Yeah,
That was the
that's
first
good.
ever pizzeria in America, actually.
In America.
The entire country, first one there.
Connecticut's an older state. So how
What
could
about
it be?
John's? Do you like John's on Bleecker?
I do like John's on Bleecker. I've had that.
John's is
Yeah, that
delicious.
is actually
That's
really
not
good,
Staten
dude.
Island though.
No, it's New York City.
Yeah.
So I
Staten
still
Island
will
isn't the city.
Staten Island is the city. So I
Manhattan
will
is the
stand by that New York City has the greatest pizza in the world. I mean, it really is ridiculous. I do think, again, like, for Pepe's, for me, is like kind of.
But let's hear it,
like
though. Let's hear it.
salads.
Pepe's in Fairfield is different than Pepe's in New Haven.
Yeah, have you had Pepe's in New Haven?
Pepe's in New
I've had
Haven is way
both.
But when was the
And-
last time you had Pepe's in New Haven? Like
3
7 years ago?
maybe 3 years ago. Let's say. What
All
the
right.
fuck is the difference, by the way, Brian? First of all, if you have to say that about a fucking pizzeria, like you're shot.
No,
Like
'cause
you're
Michael
shot.
knows
Like
this.
you're shot.
You could have something set in your mind. You had it one
Yes,
time.
yes.
You were 20 beers deep. You
Yep.
have no idea what you're even
No.
doing.
I'm talking
And you're
about-
like, oh, it's terrible.
Yes,
It's terrible.
exactly,
You have no
Barnes.
idea.
First of all,
Have it sober then.
Barnes.
Have it sober.
First of all, I've been sober. I've been eating the pizza sober. I had it. I did the whole fucking, oh, dude, you gotta go to fucking whatever dumbass street it is in New Haven for the fucking
Chapel
pizza.
Street.
Yeah,
Chapel
yeah.
Street.
And I'm going around, and all I see is crackheads and burnt pizza.
Oh, yeah, there's none of those in New York,
Sick,
right?
dude. There's not burnt pizza. You're saying that much, dude.
no burnt pizza, no crackheads, no heroin addicts.
Right. Listen, it's the oven,
Brian,
buddy. It's
Brian.
the oven.
No, it's the
just
water.
oven, dude.
It's the water.
It's just the oven. It's the char of the oven, dude. You taste that? We haven't cleaned it in 100 years. I really do think it's kind of outrageous. And I think there's better spots in Connecticut than New Haven, to be honest. Like, I would hammer Southport all day
so
long.
yeah.
Roseland, honestly, is better than Pepe's.
Naughty Dolphin.
I think
Sally's
Remo's
is
is probably
great.
in the state's top 10. Honestly,
Colony,
for
I
pizza.
said it.
What did you say?
Colony, I said
Colony?
we
You know
like
who else did
good bar
Colony?
pizza.
Tommy
It's the
Donovan.
best
No,
bar
Colony's
pizza.
Colony Grill or Roseland?
Colony Grill. I would take Roseland's, honestly. Roseland's
Beverly's is the best
Roseland,
bacon
the
pie.
cheese from Roseland is
It's amazing.
insane.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Like Colony, you need the toppings. I feel.
And you
Gotta
need to
have
eat
the
it there.
hot
Yeah, exactly. The hot oil. You gotta eat it there. You can't take
Have
it
to
out.
eat it there.
Take out your
I
shot.
can't, like, the hot oil I'm obsessed with. Like,
It
I
is
can't
so
stop
good,
with the
dude.
hot
It
oil.
really
Pay
is
for it the
ridiculous.
next day.
Yeah.
Oh, baby, Jeff. Yes, you will, dude.
Oh.
Hey, listen, gentlemen, I got some customers.
Yeah,
No,
no,
I'm so
Jeff,
sorry. Yeah, of course.
honestly,
dude.
anytime. Thanks for joining
Yes,
us.
Jeff. Just the
If
man.
Giants get
Yes.
blown out again, I'll lose my temper on.
Yes,
that's what we
dude.
want.
Let's go, buddy.
All right, guys.
All right, buddy. Great
Yeah.
job.
We'll see you soon.
And I think
Freaking natural.
Yeah, really.
So great segment there with Jeff. And I was going to say, I think this is a good time. Give you and Michael a stab here at the trivia question.
Yeah, it's
been
no
a
one's answered
while.
it. Yeah.
No one guessed it. Not even Josh
fucking kidding
B.
me?
No Yanni.
No,
No,
'cause they're
Tommy.
not ready.
No Matthew here. So all time, who leads the series of 10 games between the Chiefs and the Falcons, and what is their record? So who leads it all time? What is their record? What do you think we do? Because I
Damn.
think we might get a guess or two trickle in. Do we have you guys guess, but I don't say anything?
Yes,
How do we want to do this?
yes. I
Michael first, go.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Falcons leading the overall record winning, and I will say 6 games to 4. Actually, 5 games to 4.
No, it's 10, so it has to be 6
6 games to 4.
6 to 4. Okay. Matthew going 5-5, but
Oh, he
that
said
would be
a
incorrect
tie.
because someone's leading.
Right.
Yeah.
Matt.
Matthew Gabriel.
Yeah, Josh B also said the same thing. It's 5-5. Oh, I think he was saying like it's 5-5. Like, what are you talking about? What's your guess?
Well, I feel like Matthew, not great at math. It's so tough, dude.
Thank you, Ani.
wait,
Michael-
what, dude?
Michael went Chiefs 6-4.
Yes.
I'm gonna go honestly.
No, I
no,
did
he said
Falcons.
5
Falcons.
Falcons
6-4.
6-4.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go Falcons 7-3.
Wow.
Falcons 7-3.
Yeah, dominant.
Okay.
I think it's gonna be dominant. Dominant.
And
Like me over you.
And then
Dominant.
Matthew again doubling down on the 5-5 is my guess, buddies. Going with the split while Josh Boy. So I guess this would be the time where I just reveal it.
Yes.
Even though
Matthew, the answer is wrong. No. I'm sticking with that answer.
the answer is wrong. It's Chiefs 7-3.
Chiefs 7-3. I mean, back in the day, the Chiefs were good, obviously, like way back when, but
Super Bowl, what, 1 and 2?
1 and 2, right? Yeah,
like
I know.
that?
But I just kind of thought maybe like you were playing off of like the fact that
Yes.
Chiefs are good. It's gonna
Falcons,
be
Mike
Falcons.
Vick.
Damn.
Do that again. Thank you.
Let's read the rest of these comments. What do you think about Yanni really giving you some high praise there, Michael, with the haircut?
Yes, he's really liking me with the haircut.
It's fucking bit night.
Thanks, buddy. I really appreciate that. Tony gets jealous about that, so thank you.
No, I love it, dude.
No, because he's not a good teammate.
Get the fuck out of here. That's you. That's what I say to you because you're not a good team.
By going with my split, that Matt is hilarious.
Yo, ludicrous here at the
Josh-
fucking pregame show.
I know. Matthew says, "Wow, Josh boy, chairman of the company." Lonnie saying, "Crackheads in the street give the city character," and he goes, "CT's full of deer and bunnies, no character at all."
Yeah,
See,
fuck CT, honestly, now.
But my whole thing, and I know Michael can agree with me here,
It's one of the 13 original colonies.
one of the original 13 colonies.
What are
And
the other
I
12?
just feel like for me,
I'm not gonna
with
do it
this
now.
city, it's like, there's certain venues, certain restaurants, great, but I feel like the most of it is, it's like, I don't want to go any of those places. You know what I mean? It's like there's only like few and far between.
But no, listen, what it boils down to, okay, Connecticut is a great state. Like, I obviously live here.
You never have said that.
It's fucking false, Brian.
Michael? Because he said great. Because he has his whole thing with great.
In all 800 episodes, he's never
said it. So,
once said that.
Nice lying there.
862, but okay, dude. So anyway, Connecticut is like a great state to live in. I've been living in here. There's great parts of it. Obviously, we have great times here. There is great food here, but it's not the fucking end all be all pizza capital. That is just ridiculous, dude. It is. It's just absolutely ridiculous.
I think it's just
It's
almost
wrong. No. Like there is no. I think it's just. It is absolutely fucking
Barnes,
wrong.
is
dude.
it that he's upset that he's been dethroned?
No,
Yes,
it has nothing
yes,
to
he has
do with
a
anything.
tough time
There is no
acknowledging
dethroning
that
dude.
while Staten Island
Yes.
could have great pizza
Exactly.
in the city,
Yes, it does.
Connecticut
Has
could also have
has
great
taken
pizza.
over.
Yeah,
Like it's
exactly.
almost like
Exactly.
and
But it hasn't though. Like that's
the turning
thing.
of the tide.
Like I don't care if people go to fucking Washington and lobby for whatever. They have to name it. Like they got to name it. Do you know what? You know who was named the pizza capital of the world before fucking Connecticut? Nobody. Nobody was, dude. There was no pizza capital of the world. There was no declaration. It's just Connecticut,
But-
being like, oh, we got it. We gotta
No,
get it.
no, it
We
wasn't
gotta get it.
Connecticut.
Like who was? Who was it?
I'll look it up right
There
now.
was
I
no.
will
There
look it up
was.
right
There
now.
wasn't,
Look it up.
dude.
You know
That
what's
was the first
interesting?
time the government ever did that.
You said Washington. We're talking about maybe next season road trip there and stuff.
Washington.
Have you? I don't know. Somebody say Washington.
Oh yeah.
But I was gonna say, like, have you been there before or no?
DC.
Yes.
Never.
Ever.
We gotta go.
Always wanted to go. Always
We're
wanted to
going.
go.
It's fun with the
always
monuments.
wanted to go. So yes, I went once with both of my sisters, Chokery, Sam.
Mhm.
Pretty
Did you
cool.
do
but,
like the classic
No, so we
White
did the
House
tour.
Congress? Yeah.
but it was at night and it was like raining, but we had ponchos. But the best part is it was the 2017 ALCS between the Yankees and the Astros.
Oh,
Whole
my God,
time
dude.
streaming on my phone, even with the rain
In the
coming down.
poncho, dude.
Fucking Altuve, of course.
That's tough, dude.
Yeah. But what I was
rat,
gonna
the
say.
mic.
Wait, so have you been there, Michael, or no?
Yeah, I went
Okay.
a couple
Field
times.
trip?
Now,
when I was young and older.
Was there anything you liked there, like outside of like the monuments, the White House? Like, did you like whatever restaurant or bar? Like, did you
I
have
remember.
anything?
I remember. I don't remember what it was, but I remember
Like, you
enjoying
enjoyed it. Yeah,
Walking
yeah.
around was nice. Where I stayed was like in DC. Like
Yeah, no, we stayed downtown too.
Yeah.
Nice, like Hilton type of property.
Yeah.
And then we went to this bar too for a drink that was right across from the White House. You could see the White House from the balcony.
Oh, that's
So
awesome.
that was pretty cool. That's pretty cool. But I'd love to go there for a game next year. The
We got it.
Amtrak,
That's the move.
Hammered. What would you say? 4-hour Amtrak. You can bring your own drinks on. How many do you think you would have, honestly?
For 4 hours, dude. I mean, it's like a whole day of drinking, dude.
20.
Yeah, like probably 12. Let's say 12.
You can't do 20.
What would you say? You think he's being a little shy there with 12? I think so. He's 15 at least.
Well, I would think
He
that,
would
like,
pace himself.
I would think Brian and I have a 24 pack and we just split it on the way there.
But you don't think then you're
gonna want
near the
more.
end, I'm saying, and then you get riled for shots, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh, we're going to the
All
Nets.
right. So maybe it'd be like bring the 24 pack, but then start at the bar cart, get some mixed drinks, couple in you, and then go to the beers.
I
for the
think
rest
it
of
would
the
be
train
like
ride.
more like I think what would happen, Barnes, is
Yeah.
you start at the bar cart,
That's what I just said.
get to our area. No, you didn't say that. You said you'd end there.
Is that what I said? I literally just said you bring the 24
No, you didn't.
on, but
No, you did say
go
that.
to the bar cart, start off with some mixed drinks. I just fucking said that. Like, run it back, dude. Am I losing my mind up here?
I think so. You are.
I think
God.
so.
I think you guys would.
I
think like you'd have a 48 pack.
Yeah, I think so, dude.
Yeah, from Costco, the Kirkland 48 pack beer.
Yeah.
What am I doing with the shot over here, Renee? Is this for me?
Was that from what was it, Encore or whatever his name was? Remember?
Oh yeah,
Bills
dude.
Chiefs.
I think this is just from Jeff,
Is this
I
from
think.
Jeff? I think maybe.
What?
Who's it from? Renee got you a shot.
Really?
Just give me one
Just
second.
'cause? Oh yeah, I'm gonna do the shot now on
Yeah,
live
yeah.
podcast right now. It's gonna be pretty sweet. Is it Jameson? I'm not gonna lie, there was a bug in it. That's fine. It was fine in here. Is this Jameson? Jameson? Nice. Smells like Jameson.
Look at your face.
Cheers. Jameson is very smooth, honestly.
No, you're just trying so hard not to make a face. It's so funny.
Go ahead.
It's so funny, chat.
Zoom
so
in.
Funny. You try not to
Like,
make
when you do the reel for this, you can post it and have the slow zoom into the face right now.
No, because I know how hard you tried and you succeeded.
not.
You succeeded.
Succeeded.
You did a good job.
Yeah, because it's good.
Mm.
Because it is good. Because Jameson's good.
How come when you how come when you sniffed it, you made that face?
That was a good acting job by me. Thank you very much, dude.
Yeah, all right.
That's right, motherfucker. And it pairs very well with Guinness, dude. I'm going to have. By the way, a little update for you guys before I take my first sip of the Guinness. Mets, Phillies, 1-1 right now. Top of the fourth. First inning, unfortunately, Tyler did give up an RBI single, Alec Boehm, which isn't terrible for me because fantasy, it's a nail biter right now. But then, of course, Tyrone Taylor, RBI single in the bottom of the second, scored Vientos, who was on the bags. And I think it ended up stretching the single into the double. So it's 1-1 right now, top of the fourth, no outs. Obviously, Wheeler still in there. Wheeler dealing 3 innings, 4 hits, 1 earned run, but the 3 Ks right now. And you'd imagine since he's going to probably settle down and just be fine. But I honestly would not be surprised right now if the rest of the game was like this and it ended 3-1, 2-1, whatever. But I don't know. Oh, we'll see. Iglesias leading off in the lineup, 1 for 2. Absolutely dynamite here, Michael. Batting .336 on the year, which is just phenomenal. Nimmo quiet, Alonso quiet, Winker, Marte, Alvarez, all quiet. Bottom half of the lineup, all 1 for 1, though. Vientos, Taylor, Acuna. Acuna, I think I couldn't start today, even though I really should have. But it's tough, dude. At this point in time, I'm tied. Oh, I'm losing to Anthony Brander now, 6-8.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang, when does it end?
Tonight.
Who do you have left?
Who do I have as like playing?
Yeah.
Alvarez, Nimmo, and then Correa. 0 for 6 today. That's fucking diabolical. Alec Boehm. So I gotta just hammer these offensive stats right now. This is absolutely ridiculous.
Oh, Tony.
I guess I should have started fucking Acuna over. But Correa, I was like, Correa the double header. Like more at bats. 0 for 6 today, which is so ridiculous. So I don't know, kind of tough right now. But again, we have Nimmo, we have Alvarez.
Could have big
who are
games.
Playing. They could have huge games. In terms of Anthony Brander, who he has.
Josh B saying Tony is a professional drinker.
Thank you very
Michael,
much.
you got me? Headphone switch?
Let's see. Anthony Brander only has Trey Turner starting right now.
Was
So-
these
So I mean, honestly, dude, I think I should grab this here. I think I should grab it for sure, dude. That'll make it 6-6. Honestly, dude, what happens in the event of a tie? Anyone?
Josh,
B?
you can't.
Do you know him, Brian?
What I can't.
If we tie,
If you tie, it's the higher seed wins.
are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, me and Josh might tie, but he's gonna win. Unless I
So
guess
that's
I
it,
could
probably,
win, or no. Yeah, I can't win unless Jaron Duran hits 2 home runs and gets 2 walks, and it's like the game's almost over. Would you hear me?
Yeah. we
Why
can
is
fine.
it everything?
Yeah, nothing. Let me see.
It's you.
Oh, Renee, where was it? How the hell did he get over there? Oh wow, Tony, Matt's over there now.
There's different headphones. Did you change headphones?
Yeah.
Oh, you did. I got nothing out of these.
Take them off for now.
Oh,
Yeah, I guess we could do that
yeah, I guess so.
because you don't really.
I know you gotta like push into it. It's fucking annoying.
Yeah. But those are probably better, I guess, because Jeff kept saying that.
It is kind of funny how mine are kind of perfect.
Any
both
hype
years.
for you though? We're about to kick off over here in Atlanta. I mean, you think this is going to be good, or you think Chiefs easy?
I think it is a bit of a nail biter for the
McGill with
first
the strikeout,
half.
by the way.
1-1 right now, right? Still.
Strikeout, 1-1, yeah.
Yeah.
6 strikeout.
Yeah,
3 and a
so
third
far,
innings.
which is great. I need him to strike out Trey Turner every single time. And then I need like Alvarez and Nimmo to kind of go off a little bit. Made the mistake by not starting Acuna today. That might be diabolical. But honestly, regardless, I think I'm out now at this point. Because I think the best I could do is tie.
Yeah, no, same with me. It's so annoying, dude. The same thing happened to me in all my other fantasy leagues.
I feel like the tie should go to the underdog guy. Why would it go to the higher seed? It's ridiculous.
No, but there should be, I don't know, there should be something other than something that's already predetermined.
Yeah, that's tough, dude. But I guess that's it, dude.
But what type of game you think we're gonna see here, though?
You guys should be proud of yourselves. First time in the
I'm not
league.
proud of myself. I think this is, like I said, I think it's gonna be a nail biter for the first half. Chiefs third quarter pull away. I think they win by like at least 10. At least 10.
At least 10.
Like probably 14, honestly.
All right. So we'll have to see.
Yeah.
Still nothing on
Still
my
nothing.
end. It's like oh.
That's why when you push it in a little bit more, it gets
No,
there,
but
dude.
these were that like just had nothing. These were kind of solid. Like,
Okay,
both
word.
times.
Let's go, dude.
By the way, Matt, you see yesterday what the attendance was?
Yesterday, no.
44.
40? Whoa, dude. It's almost sold out.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go, dude. That is huge.
Dude, how about I think the A's, it might have been their last home series or they have one more, whatever the case is. 30,000 plus yesterday, and like they average 8,000 a game.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because it's just like at the end, everybody wants to see type of thing.
They should do that every game, dude.
Yeah, right.
As we're getting the interview here from Melissa Stark to Kirk Cousins, dude. I don't know why.
But how weird is it with the A's too? They said for the 3 years they're in Sacramento, they're just going to be called the A's, not the Sacramento A's, not the Vegas A's, not the Oakland A's. It's just the A's.
Why? That doesn't make any sense at all.
That is what they want to do.
I mean, I guess they can do whatever they want, I suppose.
And then how crazy is this? The pre-existing AAA team is going to play there still and just play there whenever. So it's going to be like Jets Giants basically, but for baseball.
Oh my God! Wait, in Sacramento, they're still going to play there. Oh my gosh, dude!
And it's the Giants AAA team. It's not even the A's.
Right. Where is the AAA team? You know?
Where's what?
The AAA team.
I think it's in Vegas.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Wait, so why wouldn't they just play?
On.
Why wouldn't they just play there then?
No. But like I said, the stadium they're using is not their own minor league. They made some agreement.
That's
with
so
the
weird.
Giants.
Yeah, that's like so weird.
Exactly.
Like, why wouldn't they go to the Las Vegas?
Oh, yeah.
Like, why wouldn't they go there, dude?
Yeah, I honestly am not sure.
That's
I'm really
wild.
not sure, Michael.
Michael's how? Come on,
You're not
you
sure.
You did it to him. You saw him eating the wing. Oh man, dude. But yeah, I mean, you're totally right here. As we're looking at Acuna right now, I'm looking at Acuna. McGill staring down Marsh. Oh, this is gonna be ahead of me, right? Oh, wait, no,
I mean, you must be like so like almost stunned with the way that Acuna has burst on the scene.
Right, are you fucking kidding me? I mean, yeah, dude, he's positively killing it. I mean, you want to look at the last few games, and it's not even that like he's doing really well, obviously, but it's just like his overall presence seems to be something that like garners like success. Like, I don't know how else to explain it, but I mean, I think one of maybe
sounds like me.
His second start, excuse you, his second start, he made that bobble play in the first
you're thinking
inning.
about it, you're like, wow, there
gives
are
up
some parallels.
a run, should have been a double play, wasn't, and then just like, again, short memory.
First down, Falcons. I
dials
thought
it
it was
in,
out of
dude.
bounds. Darnell Mooney, the former Chicago Bear.
You want to look
Pick
at
up
some
the
of his, his at bats. I mean, he's batting average 250, but I mean, 4 home runs. Wait, hold on, wait.
4 home runs?
Right. No. It should only be 2. I think this is probably his minor league stats.
Michael K.
Batting 385, 10 hits over 26 at bats, dude. 6 RBIs. And again, this is like a lot of work in a short amount of time in a very like high pressure situation for the Mets. As we have a little mound visit actually for McGill, Iglesias, Vientos, Acuna, Alvarez, and Alonso, all talking to McGill here. A little pat on the chest from Jose Iglesias. Iglesias, someone who's been killing it, by the way. I think had a leadoff hit in the game. McGill here. About to be throwing his 21st pitch of the inning. We're only in the 4th here, and he's up to 78 pitches, Brian. It's not exactly what you want. But, I mean, nonetheless, dude, I mean, hopefully we'll take care of business here. 2 men on, 2 outs right now. Schwarber on deck, pitches to Rojas.
It's a big game, Tony. Are you nervous?
Strike in there. Count should be 0-1 now.
Wow.
I mean, am I nervous? No.
Mooney picking up the first here. It was second in inches, but the Falcons driving in Chiefs territory. You're saying you're not nervous. 2 on, 2 out.
Every game is a must win.
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of is.
Braves already won.
I understand Braves won, but at the end of the day.
Where the Mets are in 3rd wild card right now?
Dang, dude, that's tough.
Right?
Right now, they are in the 3rd wild card.
All right,
half game back for the Diamondbacks. The Braves, though, are a game and a half back from the
Mets. But it'll be a game if the Mets were to lose.
It'll be a game if the Mets lose here.
By Bijan Robinson.
But even if they do, at the end of the day, you're split a 4-game series against the Phillies. So you got to be happy with that.
You said you wouldn't be when the series started.
Yeah, that's what you said. That's what
God
Gabe
forbid.
said.
He said, God forbid.
That's what Rick said.
God forbid if we split.
Yeah, Dave literally said God forbid as well.
See, I feel like I don't know if I did say that, dude.
Oh, excuse me. Wow.
Go to the
that
tapes.
was you?
Yeah.
Wow, dude. No, I feel like I said.
No, you said.
All right, go to the tape. Go to the tape. Go to the tape.
I'm going to find it.
All right, find it. Because I feel what
Second
I did
and
say was like
for
you're
Atlanta.
looking for the 3-1, but it could be 2-2, and God forbid you lose the series. I feel it was God forbid you lose the series.
No.
And you know what I feel, because like, what the fuck are you talking about?
You said, God forbid we go.
Find it. What day was it? Friday? Go ahead.
Wait, so as the Mets get out of this inning,
let's
1-1
go, baby.
going to the bottom of the 4th, Tony, is it off tomorrow and then 3 against the Braves? Is that what the deal is?
Bang my knee.
In Atlanta? It's in Atlanta, right?
It is in Atlanta because we had the back-to-back, obviously, homestands here. What are you saying, Michael?
Just ridiculous how unathletic you are.
Can you stop it, please? But you do get the Monday off, and you're in Atlanta, 3-game set in Milwaukee, 3-game set, end of the regular season.
Are you nervous?
Yeah, dude, you are definitely nervous. I mean, again, you're looking at the Atlanta Braves here. A team that, yes, maybe is stuttering, limping, tripping their way into a playoff role here. But nonetheless, it is the Braves. I mean, they're a great team. No doubt they're a phenomenal organization and have gotten through so many obstacles in terms of injuries this year to be in the position they are in right now, especially when you're having Sale come in and stuff to pitch against the Mets, who's been pretty dynamite. They're going to be a threat. But you know what, dude? You kind of want to rely, obviously, on the hot bats of the Mets. Peterson not having a great start his last time out, which did not help me in fantasy. But Quintana, Severino doing pretty solid. You want to rely on your starters who have been doing great. And then you're hoping your offense can get to Schwellenbach as well as Max Fried, who's been tapering down the stretch. But we'll see, dude. I mean, again, it's like that uneasy feeling as a Met fan.
Wow, Drake London wide open for the touchdown. 6-0 Falcons.
That you see every
Extra
year.
point pending.
It's September late. You're playing for a wild card or divisional win, and it's the toughest schedule on the back end of this year, which is crazy. And it's always Atlanta or the Phillies. And obviously, we know what the outcomes have been recently. It's been you blow it and you lose. But again, I've been saying this. I think at this point, there's just a little something extra, I think, happening in Queens, and I do feel good. Even if we were to lose tonight, which I don't think we will, I think we would take care of business, like 2 out of 3 from Atlanta.
Wait, and it is off tomorrow?
It is off tomorrow. Yeah.
Off tomorrow, okay. Do you like that? Do you think that's a good reset, or do you kind of wish?
Yeah, dude. I mean, again, especially down the stretch of the season, not only have the Mets been playing like great teams, they've had like limited off time. And it's been like travel here, travel there, come back, homestand, no off days, and then you're still fucking playing. So I think the off day is going to be tremendous, especially when you know Lindor is still injured. Like give the whole team, give everyone that off day reset. I think that'll do Mendoza and the team very well. Right?
Yeah.
Would you think so?
Yeah. I mean, I think this has been tough.
Like win or lose tonight.
Row.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
But of course, you'd like to win.
Yeah, no, you're gonna win tonight, but like you said, it was tough 4 games here. You swept Washington, which was great, but you worked really hard to get there.
More confidence in the XLR or the Mets winning tonight?
Mets win.
Michael,
XLR.
It's so funny, dude. It is. So, you love the XLR, dude.
I love that. I love that.
Wait, so I know this is like XLR for dummies. Like, what is the XLR?
So XLR cable that you're referring to is actually for audio only, for the microphones. The ones we have in the headphones are like just aux jacks,
Aux jacks, okay.
So
that's more of an in-studio situation where there would be an issue with the proverbial XLR.
Yeah. So XLR carries specifically audio. There's 3 channels, X, L, and R. L for left, right for R for right for like mono audio, and then there's a mix down of stereo through X.
Gotcha.
Bang, baby.
Now also too, I was just thinking about this. I think as it stands right now, if I'm not mistaken, is it Padres Mets would be the wild card series?
That is correct.
In Sandy. Are you thinking about going?
I would love to.
It's a Petco.
It could be
red eye.
Honestly, if you catch me at the right time at a long night at the Horseshoe, I might just put it on the card and worry about it later.
Isn't it kind of like sometimes stuff like that? It's almost worth doing.
Yeah.
Like I might do that with the Yankees, depending how.
Dude, that'd be fucking wild, dude.
Yeah.
You want to drop a contract?
Contract, San Diego.
I go with you. You go with me.
Well, we gotta see. I don't know. I'm just so focused on the Yankees. I can't think of anything else right now.
That would be sick, though. That would really be sick.
Michael, are you getting robbed for the baseball postseason?
100%.
We didn't have one last season.
No, I'm really excited. It's gonna be fun to be around you, watching the games and enjoying the run.
Now, do you, in your heart of hearts,
I had a conversation.
Oh no, God!
I had a conversation with Matthew today.
Okay.
The classic Matthew phone call.
Okay. Yeah.
And I asked him in his deepest of hearts, does he think this team really has what it takes?
And
he said, yeah.
Yeah.
And I agree.
Yeah.
Like I think Jazz coming. I think Soto. I think Stanton. I think the new closer.
Weaver.
I think that lefty I like.
Tim Hill.
Dude.
The sidearm.
What's his name? Nestor. Bouncing back. What's his name? The second baseman getting Glaber getting benched, playing way better since then.
Yep.
I mean, dude, you know those World Series videos we have in our studio?
Yeah.
Yes. You're ready.
I'm seeing it being played out right now.
Yeah. No, I am so jacked up, and it is like I can't wait. And it's funny because like it seems like we're not going to be in the wild card series, so we're going to have to wait till the division series. It seems like it's going to be forever till like the playoffs actually start for us, and I just like Just want it right now, dude. You know, kind of tough.
Yeah, dude. No, but come on, dude. Like, just wait a little bit.
Now, how do you feel? Is it like it's just a stupid question at the end of the day? Like, you think it always makes sense? Like, if possible, you want to avoid the wild card series.
Oh yeah, of course, dude.
Like, so, but I'm saying, like, even though just like the point of like getting out there, not having an extended break, because I think, was it last year we saw like a bunch of upsets in the division round from the teams that, you know, had the buys.
Yeah, no, yeah. I mean, look at who was in the World Series, you know, like Rangers, D-backs. It's crazy.
2 wild card teams.
2 wild card teams, exactly. So, you know, again, that if that's the trend, which even though it typically is, I'm pretty sure we did a whole like, nice run out of the backfield there. We did a little breakdown of how often that happens, and normally the favored teams do win the World Series.
Yeah,
but regardless, I still, with that stat last year, I mean, if you're a Met fan, if you're a fan of any team in the wild card, you're still kind of holding your breath, you know?
Yeah. But yeah, it's crazy. I'm just so excited.
You just can't hide it.
Okay.
Oh, come on, dude.
I mean, Michael, really? Right? Like,
Michael likes that song.
But this is Christmas.
I'm so
honestly, this
excited.
is Christmas right now, like postseason baseball.
Yes, it is, dude. We're talking about going to Petco Park, for Christ's sake. Like, that would be sick.
Yeah.
But I would definitely, I mean, I would have to, I guess, I mean, maybe I would have to, I guess. But they're going to win regardless. So, you know, wait to the home game.
You're not nervous at all. It's not.
I would be nervous. Yeah, of course, dude. It's the Padres. Like, are you kidding me?
But like, would you fear for your life if they lost, like you had to go Sikorsky?
No, I would not have to go Sikorsky, I guess.
No, not that you would have to go Sikorsky. I'm saying like just in terms of like it was just set where it's like your life depended on it. Like, would you
would I bet on the Mets if my life depended on it? No.
So
I would be nervous. No, I would do it. I would not be nervous.
Michael,
I'm
full
betting.
shit or no?
I'm betting.
He's nervous.
Yeah, he's
I'm
definitely
betting
nervous.
this right here, baby.
That's
it.
nothing to you.
That's nothing to you. What do you want?
Mahomes on 2nd and
Want
8,
this?
looking to
That's
answer
something to you.
I'm not
Rasheed
betting this.
Rice
Yeah,
into
exactly.
Atlanta territory. Now, does it like with the Mets, you know, very crucial games being played here?
Yeah.
Does it almost like make it hard for you to concentrate on football as much as you normally would? Like, let's say the Mets were out of it. Like, are you kind of like you're thinking, even when you're watching football in the back of your head, you're thinking Mets right now?
Oh yeah, definitly. Like, especially in this game right now, Atlanta, Kansas City. I mean, I really don't care.
With the picks, you want to salvage the week?
I want the Mets to win. I want to win in fantasy baseball. Like, that's what I want to do.
But obviously, if you had to salvage the fantasy baseball,
I need to get walked 9 times, I think, to fucking. It's so
annoying. Yeah, it's so
Dude,
annoying.
it really
Fantasy
is.
is so annoying.
So annoying,
Josh B
dude.
chuckling, I'm sure.
And it's like, dude, I hammered him in every other stat, dude. Like runs, hits, home runs, RBI, stolen bags. I lost in every pitching total.
that's brutal.
Like every pitching
really is
total,
brutal.
dude. But he also, like, I don't know, dude. I guess my pitchers weren't pitching as well. He has like he has 12 more innings pitched than me. Way more. He has 2 more wins. He got a save today. The save fucked me. But what do you want from me? Like, my teams didn't have save situations. Like that sucks, dude.
I started Tyler McGill, and he's doing well, but I kind of I blew it basically because I was leading whip, and then I started Montas, and he got popped, and kind of just killed him.
Oh, that is tough, dude.
Yep.
Yeah, I need Alvarez and Nimmo to fucking do something, dude.
Do something right now.
To do something, dude.
What about football fantasy?
No,
I'm gonna lose now. What?
For football, really?
Like, it's basically I can't believe that. I was at 70% favorite all week. But
Really?
yeah, a couple
Mike
guys.
and I are 89% favorite to win. You hear that, Mike? 89%.
Yo, we're crushing it.
I think we've been doing well, dude. Dude, honestly, like starting Rodgers and Lazard, that was the fucking move,
in another
baby.
league, I started Rodgers.
Boom. Because if we started fucking Hurts,
This
like
is so,
over, dude.
I'm getting absolutely smoked.
I am starting Kansas City's defense though, so we need Kansas City to come up with some big stops here. So far, they're down 7-0. Not fucking good, dude. So I guess now I have some more investments in this game now.
I can't believe I'm about to lose right now. Because I'm up 14, and they have Kelsey and somebody tomorrow night.
Yeah, but you know what, dude? I mean, I know I'm only done this for 3 weeks so far, but those percentage predictions, it changes a shit ton. So let's go. You have Kelsey, you said?
No, they have Kelsey. They did not stop him. I don't know why they're
all celebrating.
Yeah, he definitely got the first down.
Over the first down. Are they going to spot it before the first down?
It almost seems like they are. Dude, that is a terrible spot. I think Reed will challenge.
Reed might have a heart attack.
Let's see,
right? Would you see his face? And he's over the first down marker. They're just going to go for it on 4th and inches. Is anyone else seeing this? And they hand it off, and they get it.
Right. He got it. Atlanta's going to say that.
Dude, if they spot him again as not good.
No, he's saying first down.
Yo, I'm not going to lie. The Falcons, I don't know. I think they piss me off sometimes.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know what it is, dude. If it's the players in the field or whatever, but they're fucking whack, dude. What a terrible block.
I literally might go 0-5 for fantasy this week. This is like...
Are they challenging it? Wow, the challenge flag is thrown. What the fuck, dude? This guy, first year, right? Head coach?
Raheem Morris. First year with the Falcons. He coached the Bucs before. Matthew Ryan says Mets suck, won't make wild card. Let's go Phillies. Did the Broncos win? Yes, they did.
He texted me, by the way.
Josh B said he learned something new every day.
Josh B?
Yeah.
In terms of
Ryan McNeil, Heidi Ho, Downtime TV.
Yo, Ryan McNeil, big shout out to him, dude. Heidi Ho there, neighbor.
But any hesitation for you with Baker now after getting demolished by the Broncos?
No.
Kind of embarrassing though, no?
Yeah, he kind of panicked, dude. I think it was another case of him, and I just think that he felt a lot of pressure because Bo Nix was actually doing pretty well. I think the Bucs defense was letting him drive down the field.
Pete Alonso doing a pirouette in the third out of the inning.
And it was interesting too. I remember watching the game, and I think like Baker turnover, Bo Nix turnover immediately afterwards. It was just an oddball of a game as well. But I think a good reset, honestly, for the Bucs. Whatever, dude. They lose here. I'm not nervous about Baker.
Game against Philly, playoff rematch. Philly wanting their revenge. I would say be careful.
No.
And also the Jets, I think, need to be careful. They're going to face Denver next week. But they have to take Denver seriously. I know from the onset, Peyton, Nix, like whatever they want to say, they can't sleepwalk through preparation this week.
No, I don't think so. And I mean, Rodgers won't. I don't think. I mean, he doesn't seem like the guy in season to be sleepwalking through
what about the defense?
preparation.
So, I mean, Nix did some good stuff on offense.
He did, but I think it'll be another case here of regardless. I mean, Jets offense going to be all over the Broncos, dude. Like we saw what they did with the Patriots, and it's only gonna get better as I'm looking at Chipotle introducing smoked brisket. Brian,
yeah.
No?
How about Josh B being introduced to the XLR cord? LOL. That's what he said. Learn something new every day.
Yeah. Also, Josh B, it's not a cord; it's a cable.
Also, the brisket.
Something new as well.
And Chipotle, Jeremy Shop, right? I mean,
I'm gonna try it. I think, right? No.
Come on. That's it. You know what I mean? Go to your local barbecue place. Don't get
Which
brisket
one is that,
Chipotle.
dude? I don't have one.
I don't know. Something in the city, right? Near Staten Island.
I got ones on Staten Island. I don't have ones around it.
No, but I'm kidding. But it's like Chipotle.
No, seriously, is there a barbecue joint around here? You have one in Stanford?
There used to be Dinosaur Barbecue, which is in the city, not in Staten Island. But that one went out of business. Where are you guys with barbecue? Honestly, do you like barbecue?
I fucking love it, dude.
Yeah,
I do.
Especially some good barbecue because when I was in Houston, I had barbecue there.
But I feel like the sausage gets overwhelming for me, like from these barbecue places.
Really?
Like I can't have like tons of like these huge pieces of sausage. Like I just feel like it's too much.
I remember I love the sausages, spicy, the regular.
But I think the ribs are better. The brisket's better. The pulled pork is better.
And it's like when you order a rib,
the cornbread is better.
Massive, dude. Yeah, the cornbread is solid, dude. As they air it out here, almost picked.
looking for Xavier Worthy.
That was a bad throw, though. It looks like Mahomes is tight. Very crazy play call going downfield like that.
I think wanting to catch them off guard, right?
Yes, definitely. As we had a little kerfuffle there in the broadcast, by the way, I don't know if you noticed that. They affected to the fucking replay.
No,
Didn't
you know
go
what it
to the
was? He
replay, though.
overthrew him. If he let him more, he might have caught the touchdown.
No, yeah, exactly. He did not lead him enough, dude. He kind of threw. He threw behind him.
Yeah.
And at that point, it was almost like Worthy. I was doing a good job of almost batting the ball down. To be honest, big hit there by the Falcons. Mahomes is looking a little angry, dude. Looking a little mean right now.
A little bit.
Right? I don't really normally see him like that, dude.
No.
Kirk Cousins looking like Kirk Cousins, though.
The Mets with a hit here to lead off the bottom of the fifth.
Kind of a weird hit, dude, right?
Yeah. Have a little blooper.
Will looks almost as tight as Mahomes, honestly. But regardless, bottom of the fifth here, started off man on first. Was that Iglesias? Yes, it was. It was Taylor.
He was dogging it, too.
Oh, my God, dude. What a fucking play.
Chiefs look like they get the first down.
He
Rasheed
was
Rice
dogging it, dude.
right at the marker. So we should have first down.
Acuna now at bat here. Going for the bunt. Lays one down straight to Wheeler. Taylor's out of second.
So, wait, who laid down the ball?
Acuna.
So, basically, that was a terrible.
I wouldn't say terrible, but certainly
basically
not close
terrible.
to
Runner on
ideal.
first.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Here's the bunt.
out.
You'll see it
But
again.
I'm saying you've been hitting well, and then you just. I mean, that could have been a double play.
It could have been. But again, he just didn't bunt well. If he bunted well, Acuna would have
But he
made
should
the
have
first.
just swung the bat because he's been hitting well. That's the point I'm trying to make.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I don't hate the call. I do not hate the call. I think if he executed that bunt, though, you'd see runners on first and second.
Right. But if he doubled, he might have scored a run.
Correct. But I don't think I have any issue with Mendoza's call there.
Too many men on
Fundamental
the field for
baseball.
Atlanta. Talk about mental, huh?
That is pretty bad, dude. Look at it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12 people on the field. They got to be pretty freaking tight.
Raheem Morris fired up.
Dude, screaming at the ref, dude. I don't wonder what about.
I know this is kind of off topic here as Mahomes lines up first and 5. Let's get to this first two. Looks like a little audible at the line. Michael seeing it. Takes the snap. Looks like a run play here. And is that Perry?
Maybe a gain of 3, possibly 4. That is Perry.
No, it's Perry. That's who it is.
I don't know who it is, to be honest, dude.
Mets got thrown
Oh,
out.
Perry. Okay, Mets
Acuna
out
got
of
picked
the
off?
inning.
Yeah.
Tony, I was gonna say, besides the Yankees, no, just kidding. For
Wow,
football,
what a throw, dude.
that's crazy. What would you say your favorite game of the day has been?
That
so
is
far?
the perfect baseball throw, by the way. Sorry, I'm real confused. Favorite game of the NFL day here?
Yeah.
It's a great question. I mean, I would immediately just go to Minnesota, I suppose.
Just seeing Darnold have his moment, 3-0.
Yeah,
it's
that
a
is
big
sick.
deal.
But I did also like the Packers come up with a dub.
How about Malik Willis, huh?
Dude, Malik Willis. And how about the Packers' fucking defense, dude?
The pick six by
pick six,
Jahari
dude.
Alexander.
Dude, they have, what, I think 3 or 4 interceptions the first 3 games.
Oh,
the
yeah. And they
season.
had a
7
like a
last year.
franchise low, yeah.
They had a 7 last year.
I, for some reason, I thought they already had 7 or no. There's no way.
I think it was like 5, maybe 5 interceptions. Let's see what
I know they had 7 all of last season, though. I did see that. Mahomes picking up about 2 or 3 yards here on first down. Deep into Atlanta territory here.
Deep.
Talking about the Pacheco injury from last week. Now, Pacheco is going to come back, probably around midseason, give or take. Do you think that's going to be a huge loss for the Chiefs, or do you feel like Mahomes is so good that he's going to make whoever's filling that role a very important part of the offense, Tony?
Oh my gosh, yeah, definitely. I mean,
Without
obviously,
question. Touchdown
oh, that was crazy. The pressure came in so hot off the corner blitz, perhaps. Mahomes tight, aired it out, thinking he was fine. Not fine. A rare Mahomes interception in the end zone, Michael. Wow. Oh my God, looking for Gray.
but he short-armed it.
Was short, yeah, because of that pressure. Got hit. Damn. By the way, Packers 7 interceptions so far on the year. I guess
And 7 last year.
They had 7 last year, dude, which is ridiculous.
Could this be the Pack's year? I mean, Jordan Love might play next week.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it really could be. And we talked about them surviving these few games until Love comes back. And it seems like that they're doing exactly that, right? So,
yeah,
I mean, good for them, dude. I mean, and I love their story. I mean, I don't know if they still are, but I know last year they were the youngest team in the league. And obviously, we know the playoffs upsetting the Cowboys. And for them to come in sophomore year here and survive a little bit of an injury with Love and maintain this 2-1 record. I mean, that's amazing for a young team.
I mean, especially winning 2 games after losing their quarterback in the opener in Brazil, and especially Malik Willis. Everyone considered him pretty much Zach Wilson territory in terms of like not even startable. And he's shown something. Had a great game today. Ran for like 70 yards and also threw for over 200 in the air. I mean, that was a huge performance by Willis.
Yeah, dude, and you really enjoy that. And I know it's like the last week was it the Colts they beat, right?
Yeah.
And then obviously, this week the Titans, excuse me. But you were mentioning Willis. I mean, 13 of 19 through the air, nothing crazy there, but 73 yards on the ground, leading the team in rushing. Obviously with the rushing touchdown and the throwing touchdown. I mean, it's almost as if Jordan Love didn't really go anywhere.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, those are similar numbers, maybe some more numbers through the air, but I mean, they're looking pretty solid with him. Dude.
Yeah. And Josh Jacobs, was big the first couple of weeks, took a step back today, but we know, what a talent he is. So, I mean, it's going to be interesting.
Christian Watson, right? Is there a receiver?
Watson, he's got off to a slow start, but we know
today was okay.
Again, the player, that he is. So it's going to be interesting. I think they're a really good team, the defense. So, you love to see that.
Jaden Reed as well, not a bad target.
Yeah, Jaden Reed as well. You had mentioned the Colts. They got their first victory of the season, 21-16 over the Bears.
Crazy game.
I mean, Caleb throws his first 2 touchdowns of his career in the fourth quarter here. Not enough, though. Taylor with 2 rushing touchdowns. I mean, what did you think about this game? I mean, I kind of look at it as, both teams are 1-2, but I think we're looking at 2 non-playoff teams. But what's important about this season is both of these teams, feel like they have their franchise quarterback. So it's all about putting the right pieces, the right system around them, take advantage of their talent, take them to the next level as NFL quarterbacks.
Yeah, I think so. I think Williams' first throwing touchdown or passing touchdown, I think that was the first passing touchdown by a rookie quarterback out of his draft class, right? I mean, it's been kind of few and far between good performances here. Not to say that Williams did perform well, because through the 2 picks as well. 33 of 52, goddamn. I mean, you said it, dude. I don't think these are 2 playoff teams we're looking at. Richardson, I don't know. Watching him play, I feel like he had more potential than Williams. I think Williams has a few bonehead fucking decisions, but maybe at the end of the day, obviously, more production offensively. I mean, I guess good for the Colts getting their dub. Jonathan Taylor, we like him. But like you said, both these teams, I mean, I'm not really excited at all.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Colts will end up probably being better than the Bears. Jacksonville hasn't looked great to start, in the AFC South. Obviously, Tennessee's winless. And then the Texans, 2-1 after getting, throttled today. So, maybe the Colts have a chance, but we've just seen them really choke, as a franchise altogether the last couple of years.
Yeah, dude. Again, I mean, I think there's nothing here for this team this year. These teams this year,
No,
it's just not going to be there. I would be interested. I mean, where would you put Williams at the end of the year? Do you think he's going to be someone who's going to have confidence in managing your offense?
Even though there's red flags, even look at the game today. I know, there were 19 incompletions, but 362. I mean, that's a lot of yards, touchdowns. Had some rapport going with fellow rookie Romeo Odunze from Washington. There, 6 for 112 and a score. I think because he's has so much talent around him, we are going to see Caleb Williams having some success. And we've seen guys like Russell Wilson. We know about his personality and win a Super Bowl. So I'm not necessarily saying Williams is going to win a Super Bowl, but at the same time, I think we've seen crazier things in terms of a guy that we're concerned about ending up, having success, whether that's team or personal, with some red flags.
So do you think at the end of their careers, do you think Fields or Williams ends up having a better one?
Probably Williams.
Really?
He is a better quarterback. I mean, I know he just got started in the NFL, so you can't really say that. But Fields, I think, is inconsistent. Struggles as a passer at times. Really electric as a runner. Kind of interested to see where this flag is. It looks like the Atlanta punt team's going on, but then they're pointing.
Yeah, the flag was in the backfield. You mentioned
must be holding offense.
Number 75.
Can we get a number 75?
Oh, he seems kind of tight, this guy, too. Everyone's tight at this game.
Yeah, everybody's.
Is it the heat?
I mean, it's indoors. It should be air conditioned, no? I mean, can we make the call, Michael?
What is the fucking confusion? Oh.
Offense.
Hands to the face.
Yep. 4th down. Michael, I forgot. Did you do any reffing ever? Like whether it was soccer, basketball, baseball, nothing? I feel like, though, basketball, you had to have thought about it for a second.
Reffing?
Yeah.
I could definitely see you in youth basketball ref.
Do you feel like you could still give it a go now or
what?
Like reffing?
Oh, yeah.
Like, would you be kind of jacked up like Han, LIU Post or not?
Nah.
LIU Post, dude.
He can't believe he dreams about it.
Oh, the move.
Wait, but I know we've talked about this, but it's been a while. So how good was he at LIU Post? He really he wasn't even playing much?
Yeah, no.
I was thinking he was All American.
Oh no. Definitely not.
All American. Hey, Mike, can you lower my headphones a little bit?
Why do you have it tight at me, dude?
Number 2. Thank you very much. I can see I would be actually hilarious probably to mic up Michael while he's reffing, film him.
Oh, yeah.
Foul!
Wow. So Michael, can we get to the comments here, huh?
Yeah, we have Michael Buck. The Steelers are a thing. That defense is too damn good.
Wow, there we go, Michael Buck.
Michael B.
Matthew Ryan can't wait to destroy the Broncos, destroy Zach Wilson's team. Haha, overrated team can't handle playing with the big boys like Phillies and Braves. Josh B saying Matthew Ryan making no sense at all. Matthew Ryan saying,
making no sense at all.
Matthew Ryan saying, Josh B, I am tanked. And then Josh B goes, LMAO, Matthew Ryan, ... So then you're always tanked because you always sound like that. Michael Buckta, UConn are going to be dangerous this year. Matthew Ryan, Josh B, it's a fact that I'm a Yankee lover and a Met hater.
So Matthew Ryan tanked.
No, but I didn't. Maybe does he comment on two different things? Because I didn't see him say he's tanked. He said that.
Yeah.
No, I saw that Josh said it, but Matthew said it himself.
Yeah.
Huh?
Pull it back up. Do it.
Would you look at that? Brandon Nimmo giving the Mets a lead here.
Let's go, baby.
Run off of Zach Wheeler.
Solo shot?
Yep.
That's fucking awesome. I hate that the StreamYard is behind it.
Wow.
But let's fucking go. Nimmo, fantasy. Maybe there's still hope, dude.
Just over the wall here. How about, and I think it was, probably a lot to do with it. A lot of food, a lot of drinking. But Benny and the boys, they went to the game Friday night. And I think the score of the game, I guess they lasted only 45 minutes there.
Oh, my God, really?
Because they got there, and then, the Phillies had that big inning, and then they just took off.
That's crazy.
I know. Almost like leaving in the fourth to go to Ossining.
Yeah, that was kind of wild, too.
No, but what about...
Those were great seats, dude.
No, they were great seats. No, but what about you, though? But literally, though, before we went in going, dude, you want to just go golfing right now and, just not even go in?
That would have been ridiculous. It also was tough. Everyone else left. Kev Dew left. Josh left.
I don't know if I can read this on the air, but I just got a notification named Michael Butka text. You never know what you're gonna get.
Oh, that's true. Good point. Yeah, let's check it out.
Oh wow, okay. I like this. So he goes, Fields can run. He's showing progress with his passing, which I like. Now my question is, can we play offense against tougher teams? Let's start with Tony on this one.
Offense against tougher teams. You want to mean, let's see what their schedule's looking. I mean, Colts next week should be a dub. I guess you can argue 2 weeks from now it's the Cowboys, that are probably arguably offensively, or defensively a better team. But regardless, I mean, Fields has been pretty solid, so far over these 2 games here. Over 500 yards. I mean, averaging 6.9 yards, a throw, 2 touchdowns, only 1 interception. And I think also maybe most importantly too, I think he took 3 sacks today or 2 sacks today. I think he had 4. Regardless, he only has 6 sacks on the year. So, I mean, his offensive line, I think, has been giving him enough time and space to kind of perform. So I would say, yeah, dude. And again, we talked about the cupping with Harris. I mean, that is a solid, like offensive package there, dude.
Yeah. No, I tend to agree. And I think the biggest thing is, when you have a defense that's as talented as Pittsburgh's defense is, I think your offense, like, to give an analogy here, would be like the Larry's okay. I think you can have an okay offense, but your defense is so good, you run the ball, you don't turn it over. I mean, usually that's good enough to win.
Yeah, totally. I mean, and I think, the Steelers certainly have that, if not better. Obviously we know what George Pickens can do.
Right.
And it seems like Fields is, or maybe it's just the coaching or the play calling, but Pat Freiermuth, right, is the tight end? Freiermuth. I mean, he's been getting worked in. You got 8 receptions over these past few games. And I mean, that's what you want to see too out of a good quarterback. I mean, working in his tight end. You look at any great quarterback in the league, they work in their tight end and have a good connection with them. Because, I mean, a big boy over the middle can really push the offense downfield, open up deeper passes like to Pickens. And then again, I mean, you're even getting Harris having receptions out of the backfield too. I mean, he's a great asset. I love Harris.
And then, Jalen Warren has got off to a slow start this year. He is a really good, pass catcher out of the backfield as well. So, yeah, I mean, I think the Steelers are a sleeper team. And, I think they're a difficult matchup for anybody in the AFC, maybe minus the Chiefs. I can't see them beating the Chiefs in Arrowhead. But to be honest, I mean, I could see them giving the Jets a run for their money.
I could see them, definitely. And again, you want to look at the AFC North. I mean, with the way the Ravens could be playing, I know they won today, but still, the 0-2 start. The Browns, about them. The Bengals are in deep trouble too. I mean, the AFC North is pretty fucking wide open, dude. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like the Browns, yes, they lost today to the Giants. We know that. But that's super pretty embarrassing. I mean, the 1-3, like, how do you not beat the Giants at that point? Which, again, the way the Giants started that game, I mean, what are you doing, dude? And then again, the Ravens, we know later in the season they blow it. The Bengals are a complete question mark in my eyes. They're playing tomorrow, I believe, right?
Against Washington.
Washington. The Bills are playing
the Jags.
The Jags. That's right, dude. So I mean, I know you were hot on Washington. So you think Bengals will?
So I think Bengals win, but maybe don't cover because isn't the line like 6 or no?
Yes, I believe it is 6. Last we checked on Friday.
7.5.
7.5.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, dude. But regardless, I mean, the AFC North is pretty ripe for the taking. And speaking of ripe, I mean, the Steelers are in first there at 3-0. So, you got to respect that.
What do you think ends up being a better game tomorrow, Jags Bills or Commanders Bengals?
Commanders Bengals. I'm honestly anticipating the Bills blowing up the Jags a little bit.
James Cook. Good start to the season. Allen working with less, doing more.
Getting
a prima donna.
The defense solid, and then dude's been good. But then on top of that, I mean, Trevor Lawrence. It's what have you done for me lately?
Yeah,
yeah, losing games. So I mean, I guess time will tell. I mean, I do still like Trevor Lawrence. I hope the best for him, but it's just right now I just can't, dude. You start off the year at 0-2. It's
and I think they lost
to the Browns.
Last year.
Yeah, you're right. Definitely. I don't know if it was 5, but they definitely went off on a bunch of games that they lost. The week 1, Dolphins field goal 2017 tough, which is fine. I mean, Dolphins are good. Tua was healthy, whatever. But it's then you got to bounce back. Week 2, Browns, you don't. Kind of crazy. Then on top of that, it's just like I said, what are you really doing for me, dude? Trevor Lawrence doesn't seem like a guy who's like operating a high level offense.
Watson
dude. I mean,
for the first down. Chiefs converting on third.
Travis Etienne, you like. But then I don't know, dude. I mean, Gabe Davis, Brian Thomas Jr. are two targets out of
I like Gabe Davis. No,
Yeah,
and
you
I
like
think
Gabe
that
Davis.
this
Yeah, yeah.
roster is talented. I think Doug Peterson. I mean, obviously he's won a Super Bowl before. Trevor Lawrence to me seems like he could be franchise quarterback. So what's missing here?
I mean, like, I mean, it's tough. I mean, your defense has been okay. I mean, again, you want to look at these two games. I mean, these are tightly contested games. A field goal game against the Dolphins and the Browns. I think it was less than a touchdown. That you lost by. I can just double check. Yeah, it was 18-13, right? So yeah, literally less than a touchdown. So your defense has only given up 33 points over the past two games, and like the Dolphins, week one, high functioning offense. The Browns are enough of an offense, Cooper, Watson, obviously, too.
Judy.
So, yes, exactly. Judy. They're a team that could go like that. But again, like I feel like that's what the Jaguars are sitting at. They're almost like the Browns, in my opinion, right now. I mean, the Jags have the pieces where it's Lawrence, Etienne, Gabe Davis, whatever. I know they have a couple good tight ends. Evan Ingram, I think they still have, right?
Yep.
But it's just not happening. And I think that this team, it's starting and stopping with Trevor Lawrence, just like how the Browns will start and stop with Watson. But it's just like the Jags, they've been together for a while. Trevor Lawrence is someone who obviously has been in the league consistently without any really issues outside. So you're anticipating so much more. Like you're expecting so much more from the Jags. You mentioned the coaching. Like they've been to the Super Bowl. Like you should be getting more. Like you should not be starting off this year 0-2 against, the Browns and the Dolphins. At the very least, it should be 1-1. But you're even kind of thinking in the back of your head 2-0 because they should be competitive against the Dolphins. But it's just like at the end of the day, Trevor Lawrence, it's like fourth quarter, 2-minute drill, ball's in his hand, and he's not making those completions. You know? He's not throwing the ball well.
No, you're right. You're right. Xavier Worthy, and it looks like it's going to be about 3rd and 3 for the Chiefs here from the 13-yard line. Inside of 10 minutes remaining here in the second quarter.
Very low scoring first half.
I mean, the Chiefs down the field last time, the interception, so that's kind of why.
Oh, yeah. But still, wouldn't you still expect more, like a 14-7 game, 14-10?
Yeah. I mean, obviously, still some time here remaining, a lot of running, which keeps the clock going. So 3rd and 3 here. From the 13-3rd yard line. So let's see. Can they pick it up?
Oh, there we go.
And it's right.
And it's going to be a touchdown. Just when we say the flag is
coming
thrown.
In late.
Oh.
Interesting to see if this one comes back. Mahomes looks tight. Cousins a little cheese.
Looks
Rice
like
pissed. Looks like it's coming back.
Yeah.
Illegal procedure?
Block in the back.
Defense.
No way. Oh.
Touchdown.
Oh, okay.
Roughing the passer. So
I thought they were blocking the back.
Tie game, extra point pending, Tony.
Yeah, well, then they're going to make it. Roughing the passer.
Let's see.
This is real time.
Of course they do.
Fucking god damn it. Oh, that's all right, dude. I guess we'll call it roughing the passer. Doesn't
Rice
matter.
is nasty.
Rice is great. Yeah, he's all right, I guess. Mahomes looks kind of tight.
Larry.
I might look a little hungover, honestly, right now.
Mahomes?
Yeah. Sweating a lot. Bags under the eyes.
No, you know what it is? He's so good that he's not used to the struggle.
I think he had a few too many last night.
I don't think he's getting hammered. I mean, right, Renee?
Listen,
Mahomes? No way. He's not getting hammered the night before
I think he did.
I don't know him personally, so I don't know how to answer that.
But he's a 3-time Super Bowl champ. You're not getting hammered the night before a game.
Listen, I'm telling you right now, his wife, okay, very controlling. They had dinner last night, bottle of wine. They finished it. She said, how about another? No, I can't. Brittany, game tomorrow. No, we're doing it. Got too drunk, wine drunk.
I was thinking that she was like, hey, have another drink with me. And then he was like, no, I shouldn't. Okay, I will. And then that's how I pictured it going.
Interesting.
Interesting. Nothing like good wine.
You had some today, didn't you?
Yeah, it was great.
That's right, dude.
Don't even know what it was called, but red wine. You red or white, Renee, with wine?
Red with dinner and
White after dinner.
white if it's like maybe like a daytime outside vineyard vibe.
Okay.
Wow, vineyard vibe.
What about sangria? You like sangria?
Love sangria.
Yeah, I like sangria. Sometimes if it's not too sugary, like if it's like it's like a fresh made one, like my mom's made a nice like she got like a nice sangria, very fresh, and then she put all fresh fruit in it.
Whoa.
And it was really, really good. But sometimes they can taste really sugary.
Yes, no, I totally agree there, which is why I always go red, not white.
Yes. Oh,
Yes.
red all the way.
Yeah, definitely
Yeah.
all the way.
Like so good.
So good.
What would you say for you if it's just wine, it's all day, there's football on all day, for whatever reason, it's wine and like pasta all day?
Yeah,
I
How
feel like
many-
that you'll fall asleep.
I know it would be tough.
3
too.
bottles.
Wine and
then
pasta?
Are you falling asleep in the 4 o'clock witching hour?
I mean, I don't think so. I had a wine phase my first year of grad school. When I finally started to like wine, and I was like hammering like Pinot Noirs.
With Jay?
No, Jay wasn't around at the time. Not that he wasn't around, but the first year of grad school, so he was working Sikorsky. I was in grad school, students, different house in Fairfield. But there was one night where I had 2 bottles to myself.
At Mystic Village?
No, in my fucking basement, dude. In Mystic, right there in Mystic
Mystic,
Village.
you know Mystic, right? Mystic
You know
Village?
Mystic Village? Yeah. No, I didn't cry. What was I doing that night? I forget. I think I had
Mets
like
had a tough loss.
no, it was like a movie night, I think, or something, dude. But I had 2 bottles. I was like, yo, this is awesome. And so I feel like during, an extended daytime, I think I get 3 bottles in.
It's
How
it's so tough though. That's heavy. What were you gonna say?
How did you feel
heavy.
the day after?
I'm trying to remember.
Probably not good.
I don't think it was that bad. Because I think again I was playing rugby, so it was like next morning go to practice, you kind of feel groggy, but you sweat it out immediately, and then you feel good the rest of the day. So I think I kind of lucked out, but I guess we'll see. We should definitely do a wine night.
Yeah, we should.
I'm really so down for that. Do you like Pinot Noir?
That's white wine.
No, it's red wine.
Oh.
It's a good red wine, a little
really-
bitter, but obviously a little sweet at the
I'd
end.
only drink that if I was having it with food. Like I wouldn't drink that.
Oh, like a drinking night?
Yeah, like
you would
no,
have a
red
wine-only night?
wine on a drinking
What?
night.
What
So
now?
good.
What do you like think about? What's the first type of like pasta or whatever Italian dish that
Yeah.
comes to mind with that red
Great
wine?
question.
Oh, honestly, I was thinking steak. to be
Yo,
honest.
the red meat, red wine. Okay, Renee.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what they say. Like steak pairs with red wine.
What about
right?
a Monaco
What a Monagot?
or the mozzarella?
The mozzarella. I could house a Monagot. My dad invited me over to dinner today.
Today?
didn't know
Yeah.
you-
No,
you
he
had the
literally. No, I mean they knew, but they always like take
They're
a
like,
shot in the
oh,
dark.
like, you want to just like not go?
If
Like,
you want to come home, we're making they had raviolis today.
Oh, my God.
fudge, dude! And they get it from this Italian place, this Italian market on the island, Pistozza's. Very famous for their raviolis, house-made ravioli. You take them fresh, bring them home, boil them. Oh, with the meatballs and the sauce, I could house it right now.
Chicken parm.
Yo, they made chicken parm.
Well, it's,
My dad-
it's Sunday dinner. Of course they did.
Well, chicken parm for my parents, that's only like a special or occasion when they make chicken parm.
Well, they make the sauce,
but that-
and then they make the chicken cutlets.
they had like
and
a
then,
bunch.
so don't you just
Put
Well, no,
mozzarella-
on,
Don't you just put mozzarella on it?
on Sunday, Sundays they
On the
typically
cutlets, dude.
Sundays they typically do not make chicken cutlets.
Chicken
Like
cutlets.
you've had Sunday dinner at my house, it's meatballs, sausage, maybe some ribs, a little braciole, and some pepperoni. So they don't do chicken. Like chicken parm is like when we have family over or a special occasion. If I request it specifically, my mother will make it. But I guess they must have been in the mood
What
for
about
it.
homemade mozzarella sticks?
We've done that a few times. It's honestly kind of hard to make mozzarella stick.
Really?
Yeah. Especially if you're doing just the general like breadcrumbs.
Yeah.
Because again, you order it out and it's like normally like the batter. It's like a thick batter sometimes you get.
Right.
If you do it at home with the breadcrumbs, like we have to fry it and refry it like 3 times to get the good coating of breadcrumbs on it. So a little bit of a process, but obviously pretty freaking good though.
Renee's cheesing.
Yeah, what do you got?
I saw this thing and it was like, hey, like, do you want would you have like 10 like cheese sticks right now? And they're like, no, like that's so many. Like, what if I like deep fry it? Then would you have it? And they're like, yeah.
Yeah. But those are so good. I could house them right now. I'm freaking starving. Like, right now.
Brian, what's happening?
No, they called a pass interference call on the Chiefs. I mean, that was ridiculous. But you know what I had that was really good? Me and Sam went out to dinner Friday night, Greenwich, this place called Terra, and tomato soup. Yeah, it's
like
Terra.
O-R-R-A. It's so funny.
Tomato soup, and I think it was like smoked moots in the soup, like smoked moots croutons. It was like the best soup I've ever had.
Smoked mozzarella is so good, dude.
Yeah, like amazing, dude.
Aren't you hungry right now?
Yeah.
I would do Italian food right now, like pasta, dinner.
Like, should we just go to the city?
I mean, the places are open, dude.
But like,
we could probably go to Staten Island right now and get some leftover. Like,
but is there like a
so
place
good.
in the city, like if we were to leave right now, that like would be open by the time we get there, like on a Sunday night, for an Italian dinner?
Italian, like a good Italian restaurant? Probably not.
It would be more like the pizza slice place, right?
We have to leave right now, maybe. I mean, but I would imagine most kitchens still close at 10:30. Most kitchens close at 10:30, or 10, regardless.
Even earlier, maybe.
Well, in the city, nah. But I mean, maybe I would have to look it up.
Yeah.
But again, why you want to go?
If it was Saturday, yeah.
For Saturday,
but also, you know what it is? It's like I think it works out best, like just tying in like the whole, like unless obviously we're going to your house weekend, Staten Island, for the city, like going out to eat. It just makes sense to tie it in with a sports game. Well, you're not gonna like to just go there without that. I think is a little like.
Yeah, no, you're right. I wouldn't go into the city just for the food
for dinner,
unless I was really craving something. I knew I had to get it there. Which again, pasta around here.
Yeah.
Few and far between that are good.
We said again?
The pasta around here, like the pasta dishes.
Yeah.
Few and far.
Remos. Too sweet.
I mean, I've honestly never had anything other than the penne vodka. So.
No, we just had it the other night.
Garlic and oil?
Garlic and oil. Derek Ho back from the dead, though. How about that?
Derek Ho. Wow.
2013, circa.
Which is like,
high.
What the hell is that?
No, there, too. He dropped the there.
Just high. Okay, all right. Shortening it up.
But I had oil garlic with penny and broccoli rabe breaded chicken. Do I sound good or no?
You sound great.
Oh, okay. You're looking
oil.
At me.
First of all, you said oil and garlic.
Yeah.
And then you said penny.
Penny with oil and garlic. What's wrong with saying that?
You were saying penne.
Penne. Okay.
It's penne pasta.
Penne, Renee,
and
right?
They typically will say garlic and oil, again, alphabetical.
Just like the Mets.
Like Mets, Yankees. Yep.
Anyway, chicken cutlet, penne, oil and garlic, broccoli rabe. So fire. The rabe, too bitter for Tony. Have the regular broccoli, but I'm just saying it was amazing.
I will. Oh my God, that sounds so fucking good right now. Some fresh pasta, maybe some cavatelli right now.
Dude, and then I had that at Enzo's, but with sausage.
Oh,
and it was like ridiculous.
I would hammer some vodka sauce. Honestly, I would really hammer a bolognese right now. Is really what I would want. Just classic bolognese or a Sunday sauce.
Bijan stuffed near midfield, so it'll be second down. Yeah. I mean, all this talk got me hungry, I have to say.
This game fucking blows. I'm not gonna lie.
What does?
This game?
The juice.
I kind of thought there'd be like a high flying game, Deep passes, receptions, catches. We're seeing penalties is what we're seeing.
I think there's still time for stuff to be.
No, there is. There's a whole other half here, so we will be fine. But regardless, checking in the Mets now, looking broken bat, maybe. Wow. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Almost a double play there.
Almost a double play. Alvarez heads up there on the bags. Still, the Mets are leading 2-1 here. Bottom of the seventh, runner on Acuna at bat against Wheeler, who's working his way through the seventh here. 2 outs. First pitch, high fastball, ball. Kyle Pitts.
Could be a holding call here.
Oh, my, another flag. Dude, these refs are so annoying. Like, let the boys play. Right? Like,
no, but I think unless it's an offensive pass interference, this is on the defense.
Andy Reid, I'm sure, could house some pasta right now. Like a hamburger, too. Acuna grounded out. Inning over. Holding on the defense. Penalty declined.
Wow.
Wow.
So Falcons set up here.
The Kyle Pitts touchdown. So what do you think? Cousins?
Looks pretty good, right?
He does look pretty good, honestly. The prime time, though.
Yeah. I mean, I think the Chiefs,
Do you think, end of the day, you think Falcons are a playoff team?
I don't know if the Bucs play like the way they did today. Maybe.
You think? So who do you think wins the division? Saints?
No, I'm kidding. I mean, Falcons may challenge for the division, but I think the Bucs still should win it. But that was really a bad job by Baker, I have to say.
Any chance Dalton goes on a miracle run? No.
Stop.
Yeah. You'd be riled for it, I feel, though.
I mean, it would be crazy.
Wow. Wow. They got it.
So Falcons taking the lead here.
That's kind of crazy, dude.
I think. Do you think that's the KO shot, Tony? The Falcon. No, I just meant more of the episode, not the game.
Oh yeah, we can end it here. I mean, listen, we don't take it down to the half. I'm down. It's 9 o'clock, so it's almost 9:30 actually. So we've been on for 2.5 hours.
2:18 to be exact. Actually, let's get the
probably
official
less
time.
than
2:14:39.
2:14 is a little shy.
So we're approaching the
witching hour, Michael.
Yeah, the 16th minute marker of the second hour. Michael drowning, falling asleep over there.
I did have a second trivia question, but I'll just ask you because it pertains to the Mets.
Oh shit!
All time between Mets and Phillies, who do you think has the advantage? Do you think it's close? Give me the team that has the advantage in the winning percentage. If you had to guess,
I had to guess.
They've played over 1,000 games against each other.
I was going to ask, really. I would think it's the Phillies by far.
What do you think their winning percentage is?
Over 1,000 games. How many games?
It's like 1,017 or something.
1,017. All right, so a little over 1,000. I think that they win 643.
What's that?
643. So is that like 60% almost?
517. So it's close. Phillies though, within the lead, but obviously those rough years under who was the Casey Stengel.
Casey Stengel,
was the first manager in franchise history.
That's
right?
correct. Yeah.
Won the championship with the Yankees. Wasn't it sabotage?
Yeah, no. Maybe. No, I don't think so. He seems like a great guy.
Yeah,
right? I mean, he was nice.
Yeah. Just obviously, didn't have the talent.
Yeah. It took him a little while to get there. 69. Back when the Jets would play at Chase Stadium.
Yeah. But dude, I have to say, I'm so pumped for baseball playoffs. Like it's like unbelievable.
Yeah, me too, dude.
And we'll get to talk a lot of baseball tomorrow. We didn't really get to talk much today. But as we mentioned before, Mets looking to take 3-4 from the
in here
Phillies.
The 8th, by the way, which is kind of crazy.
And then the Yankees completing the sweep against the A's, closing out the Coliseum.
This is wild, dude.
And needing to win one more game the rest of the way to clinch the East. Also a 2-game lead for the best record in the American League, which you love to see. Cleveland going down today, and I think that's important. You want to get the bye. You want the American League to run through Yankee Stadium.
Do you think you got Diaz in here who just retires Schwarber? He pitches like just strikeout looking, dude. What a bum. You think the Mets are going to ask Diaz? He had 6 outs.
2.5 games, by the way. They might, depending on the pitch count.
That's fucking wild, bro. I don't think he's ever been asked to do that this year.
Might be very true.
No, I think I'm telling you it is true, to be honest.
So am I.
Okay, Brian. Looks like Diaz gave up a single. First pitch. Who's that? Trey Turner? Yes, it is. No, it's not. Yes, it is.
You know what I saw? Cohen is taking a step back from trading at his finance company.
Oh, really?
He's just going to oversee, overmanage, but he's not personally trading his investments.
Good.
Not good.
He's focusing on the Mets, dude.
Yeah, dude. But yeah, no, baseball playoffs are going to be lit.
Yes, dude. Monday Night Football tomorrow going to be lit. Watch out.
Doubleheader. The show tomorrow, the full baseball breakdown from the weekend. A little sprinkle of Billy Horschel winning the BMW just to give a little sneak preview there.
Oh yeah, brother.
But I have to say, what a show at the Horseshoe today, and a big thank you to Jeff.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Jeff.
Thanks, Jeff. Great segment.
Great job today, man.
Really appreciate it. Doing a great job behind the bar. You got
In front
Michael,
of the bar.
You got Renee, Matthew popping in. You love to see that as well. And we really appreciate everybody who tuned in and continues to comment, like, and subscribe. All of the archives on the YouTube page, Tony, Michael, Renee, and Jay in costume. The merch at downtimetv.com. Want everybody to enjoy the rest of their evening, and we will see you.
Let's go, Mets!
Mañana.
Hey guys, Tony here from Downtime TV checking in. I want to thank all our fans out there who's been liking, subscribing, sharing our content. You guys are the best. You guys are our bloodline. You make us love what we do. Thanks again.